Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music.
All right. What is up, everybody? We are live from Fox Raceway for the first national of the season. I'm here with Luke Scheffler and Jay-Z Jacob Ardenbrister for the stream here tonight. I will be your host. Jay-Z's got a race, so he's got to figure his shit out. But Luke Scheffler will be my beautiful co-host for the majority of the night. He will go down, do some trackside reporting. But we're here, round one. It's about time to drop the gate in Paula. We're not just here for AMs and outdoors. We're here for the pros. We may not be able to replace Kellen, but we're trying to live up to the legacy that man created. Hello, fake Kellen. Thank you, Pilsner. Unbelievable.
Fake Kellen's crazy.
Yeah, off to a great start early here. But gonna turn up some settings here in game. And as we look to the Consies here, trying to get a quick look. 250s, 26 riders, and only 16 in the 450s, so more than I even thought was going to happen. But big name, Pilsner, commenting on this. He is in the 450 Consi, so instead of commenting, maybe run a time. I don't, man.
He was working on the rigs today.
Understandable.
But I mean, this track, I was looking at the lovely list Jet Wisdom put out, and it seems like a lot of people had the day off by the looks of it. Just a lot of free time out there in the sim community today. So
Yeah, I mean, that's how it was with Supercross. I think everyone just had to get it together for outdoors. I feel like this kind of came together maybe a little bit more last minute than everyone thought, just because with GPs getting postponed 1 week. Everyone thought the same with outdoors, maybe.
Yeah.
Emu kill.
There are still some just crazy numbers that we got to talk about. I mean, when you cross into the 10-hour mark, you know, something's not right.
It did not cross into the who names right now.
Jack Mark.
Jack.
43
Okay, that's
sessions,
understandable.
10
That-
hours, 30 minutes.
Oh, we don't have
Jesus.
Joey Carter. Jay-Z, we don't have Joey Carter.
We don't have Joey Carter. No, we do have Joey Carter is in the server.
Who are the
Literally
heavy?
that.
No,
Who are
I'm
the heavy
saying we don't
hitters
have
in this
Joey
controversy?
Carter's skins.
You know, he may not know, you know, that there's a new game in town.
Oh,
You know?
man.
Yeah.
We do have Jax Lindsay, who actually died going up the uphill, or just stopped.
Dead?
But
Wow.
changed all the
quick
cameras up,
predictions here
too.
before we start
Wait,
here? Any quick predictions?
Anyone know if Jay-Z got in on UID grab? I'm not even sure my game is open.
I'll check for you during the content. Any quick predictions? I'm gonna take my boy Donut MX, Brett Powers.
Yeah, I'm going to have to
I
go
think-
with Brett Powers here.
I think Donut gets a whole shot. He's great on the starts. And sleeper to make the night show, I got Steven Short. Steven Short making the
Wow.
night show.
Even short.
Here we
I
go.
was gonna watch out for Jeff
Revs are
Cooper.
up, gates down, 250 Consi. Who's going to get the all-important hole shot here? It looks like Carter from the inside. The only man with a double-digit, potentially, nope, 99. But Joey Carter will grab your hole shot here in the 250 Consi to start things off for 2025 outdoors.
Wow. Good start there, but you know, in these 4-lap races, it's basically a mini moto, so consistency's
gotta-
still gonna be. crucial.
Yeah, he's got to maintain up front, but behind him, I mean, just an absolute train of riders. All right, Cody Wells is back here on the Swap Moto Live machine. Got a ride with Defy for Supercross, so always got to appreciate some Cody Wells. Nick Niles sitting back here, so everyone's got a shot so far. Nobody's completely out of this, but definitely by the end of lap 1, we're gonna have a general idea of who's gonna be on the outside looking in, really needing a big mistake to try and get into this moto. But Joey Carter, out front, chef, just putting in work.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's one of those guys. He shouldn't really be in this race, but just showing why he doesn't belong here.
Also, no one ever take my predictions for anything ever again. Steven Short currently 24th. Not looking good.
Not looking very good for him.
But who it is looking good for is Trent Adams on that Yogi machine, holding down 4th on the 99. Let's see if he can do what JB, our boy, cannot and maintain. We got Jax Lindsay holding down 5th. Oh, rider down. Who was that? That was, no, not Cody Well. That was Carter. That was your race leader. Joey Carter goes down. He had a sizable lead going into the, I mean, one of the tighter sections, I'd say for sure, but not a hard one in terms of, you know, going down, tipping it over. I feel like that section's not too bad. But
No, not where you want to ruin your content, that's for sure.
no, so now I believe that puts Nick Niles into the transfer, and he's got, again, Jax Lindsay, oh, tags him, has nowhere to go. Absolute freight trains behind him, and Cody Wells is going to move into the transfer. So here we go. Again, this is 250 Consi, 4 laps to make or break your evening. And Cody Wells is putting it up into a transfer, but Tyler Blowers on the underground RC ride is holding down steadily in the lead. Let's see if, again, maintain, name of the game.
Yeah, you just got to stay up, really, especially in these consies. I mean, if you can run 4 clean laps, you have a really good chance of making it. But now, if you're, you know, Brendan Walther, you don't have to push, but you got to at least apply pressure to Cody Wells.
Yeah, let's take a look back here at Wells. Walter all up on him. Teammates at that as well. I mean, you can't really do your teammate too dirty. I guess Deegan says otherwise, but most of the time you don't want to do your teammate too dirty. So let's see what Walter has.
Also, Joey Carter leading this race for almost the entire first lap, 25th. One spot out of last for Joey Carter.
Unbelievable. So I would assume he's not qualifying tonight, but that could be a crazy assumption.
Our name to watch, Brett Powers, still not out of it. P9.
Yeah, I mean only a fall off behind fourth. He's in this.
Yeah, he looked good through that corner though too. I mean, not looking too bad. Just he got kind of bunched up in that start. Really didn't come out the way that maybe we were pulling for. Oh, rider down. That was, God, who was that? Can't even tell. I don't have the timing and scoring up because I'm an idiot and forgot to click that page.
Rookie.
Absolutely.
Hashtag Lstream.
I don't even have, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even have the link to the live timing for this.
Joey
so-
Broadstreet with a 226.2 fast lap so far. Wait, no, Nick Langstrip in 6th. Throwing down a 225.2. And then Brett Powers, fastest man on track, Luke Sheff, 224.6.
You know, that's the thing about Donut. He's not the fastest when it comes to qualifying, but he can run that pace. Very
Jizzy, I'm going to need you to drop the link to the timing for me. Oh, thank you. But right now, I mean, Walter and Wells fighting this out, and they're closing up on your front field. They were pretty far back, I'm not going to lie to you, and they've closed up right behind these guys. So, also forgot to turn off chat, so... Nope, not how you do that. How do you toggle chat? I'm an idiot.
I just sent it to you. / message lines space 0.
What?
/ message lines space 0.
Thank you.
It's a very loose program we're running here, folks.
Yeah.
Very loose. Oh,
There you go.
Walter makes a
JC.
mistake there. Drops off the back of Wells. I mean, this is really a 5-man race for 4 spots. Langstrip, I mean, it's pretty close now. The whole top 8 are all within a second of the spot in front.
Yeah, on the outside of the outside looking in, Brandon Nygren, Bootsy, 9th.
See, I know we don't have their team pack, but I don't think they have a team pack yet. So, not feeling bad about that one. And he's down.
Oh, no. You know, he was... Oh, my God. He disconnected. All right. Unfortunate for our buddy Bootsy. He will not be showing up for the evening program. Unbelievable steez by Cody Wells here. Holding down the transfer. But, again, Walter just behind. Oh, big mistake. Big mistake out of Blowers. That's going to put Walter in... I mean, he's going to make the move right here.
Inside-outside split here. Is going to be interesting to see.
Here we
which is faster.
go. Oh, no, he couldn't get him. Dooley's over the middle table. Unbelievable scrub, and he's down.
Wow.
Brandon is down. Where's the Asterisk Medical Crew? Alpine Star
my
Medical Crew. Where's it at?
The medical flag has to be out. I don't know why these guys are still jumping. There's going to be a lot of docks.
Last
lot of
lap.
Can we get a spec to P7? Jax Lindsay, 221.7 last lap. He's going for it.
Here we go. I mean, he's looking good in the rollers. That was an impressive run right there.
I mean, everyone in here. I mean,
Oh.
really,
Quinault.
Tyler Blowers just has to put in a
Oh.
good lap. Doesn't have to do anything special.
Walter and Quinault are going at it to try and get to Jackson Lindsay, who, I mean, there's a sizable gap to Brett Powers. And
Yeah.
Powers, who's sitting in 6th, he's realistically not out of this thing. But
No, not really. I mean, honestly, any of these top 8 guys are well within it because Quinault and Lindsay are 2 very fast individuals. So they could easily, catch 1 to 2 seconds, and then any mistakes from the top 4, and they're right there.
I do not have a time keep, ladies and gentlemen. I got to figure out that for next week potentially. So for now, I will just be giving updates during the moto. But this being a 4-lap race, don't really need it. Just 4 laps. And in 4 laps, you can save your time and just not qualify, or qualify straight in.
Ever check your phone?
Wow, this battle's getting close here. Tyler Blowers has Nicholas Langstrip all over the back of him now.
Right.
1 second the gap between these two. Gonna be interesting to see here if Nickman can go ahead and make this pass, but Brett Powers not
Son
too
of a
far
bitch.
back if either make a mistake.
Again, sorry to the stream for all of the little hiccups here. You would think it's my first time. Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Little break from
One
the
corner to
action.
go.
I would like
Oh,
to.
Langstrip.
I would like to shout out Trevor for assisting in the streams. Obviously, it is tough with me also racing, so working
my
through
God.
the pains here a little bit.
Jay-Z. Oh my
Last
God.
position battle, Jax Lindsay going for it.
Holy! I mean, that was for 5th, but that was insane. So your winner of the Consi here, Joey Bradstreet, Trent Adams, Cody Wells going on, and Blowers, it looks like will be going through. That was crazy. That was a beautiful scrub.
That wasn't just crazy, Trevor. That was crazy.
It was crazy.
You know, I will say for it being the 250 Consi supposed to be the wildest race of the night. I mean, those guys were pretty consistent.
No, I mean, the
So-
only guy that realistically threw it away here, if we want to talk about throwing it away, Joey Carter and Brandon Nygren.
100%.
Mainly
100%.
Brandon Nygren.
You know, Bootsy, we just gotta get back to the training. He's been spending a lot of time playing Photoshop Simulator.
Oh
We need to
my
get back
God.
on MX Simulator.
This is the dirtiest setup I have ever seen in my life.
You
Did we
know,
not clean after qualifying?
Well, he was on an amateur contract, so he doesn't have a mechanic yet. So we're
My
still
God.
just trying to. We're doing what we can with. We're short on hands.
Yeah,
this
what
week.
kind of program are we running here, Chef? That's
Oh.
just...
Well, he's
couldn't
on
do
the
a
AMP
quick
program
wipe
right now.
down?
He just got moved up. It's a whole ordeal. We're still trying to figure it all out. But yeah.
Okay, goddamn. But 250 Conti, Joey Bradstreet making it through here. And now we get set for our 450 Conti, in which big names here. We got Pilsner. And we have
Big names.
no... Do we have no Braden Carter?
Carter did not show up. A couple big names of people I would expect to at least even be battling for points. Blake O'Brien, I would expect to be up there. Joseph Pilsner, is just really consistent. Rogan McIntosh, I know didn't even get a lap in. Those three guys are all national number guys
Holy
that you would expect to not be out here.
Reno Brennan on the outside on lineup check. I don't know what kind of start he's hoping for here, but let's hope to see Pilsner maybe grabbing a start here. And Damon Evans, he will be the one bike we will be able to see during this race. As well as, that looks like Bryce Foley on the other BPC ride, so...
In chat, they're saying table to table and single to table before finish is not allowed.
Oh, really?
Carter's game crashed, apparently. Okay. That's crazy. I got the reference a little too late. And roller onto table before booter is not allowed.
What booter? Oh. Never mind.
So, that is a couple big things there.
This
As
is
you can
lineup
see-
check, correct?
This is lineup check, yep.
All right.
We have 16 guys going to the gate for 4 spots.
Not sure who this fella is, but he was in P4 during lineup check, and that means everything.
So any quick predictions here?
4 guys are going to make it into the motos. Oh, and we got 2 guys on the outside. Unbelievable choices on gate picks, but
That's
I'm
smart.
going with-
They're giving themselves room there. I like that.
I'm going to
I've
go
done
with
this
your
right.
boy on Nexus, Rogan McIntosh. Let's see what Rogan's got here on the start. 450 Conti, revs are up, gates down. Unbelievable start.
Time the gate. Timed the gate in LeBron gear. Wow. Will now.
Oh.
Making it look good out there.
Oh, but Evans, no, not going to get the whole shot.
That's a dirty
Blake
move.
O'Brien comes out right alongside with Rogan McIntosh. Here comes McIntosh. He's got the inside over the rollers. And those things are scary on a 450. You pick the front wheel up just a little bit, you're dead. Oh, McIntosh. Big slide out there. So that's going to cost him all the transfers.
Yeah, one mistake, especially early in this race, you go from 2nd to 10th real fast.
Yeah, we got Bryce
Oh.
Foley now holding down the final transfer on that BPC ride. So, not sure why I can't see Foley's gear, but you know what? We'll take it for what it is for now. But Joseph Pilsner, was going to watch him off the start. I had hope he'd start up front, and he's right where he should be in transfer. Any big sends over this wall. Reno Brennan, a little bit of a send. I mean, Jay-Z was getting absolutely steezy over it last night, just sending it to flat. And Rogan McIntosh is charging his way down the hill, but it looks like there's a change for transfer. Reno Brennan moving himself into 4th, getting around Foley, and Zach Fisher is also making a charge, almost goes down the downhill, almost gets into Foley. They're going 3 wide over the table. Foley gets him back, and he's down.
One thing I gotta say is Reno Brennan's always one you want to watch on these big jumps. You don't ever know what he's gonna pull out.
Oh my God!
Wow!
I thought McIntosh went down in the background. I don't know how he saved that. He is on a loose ride, definitely a privateer ride with how dirty that bike is as well. What? It's just got to be the Nexus program, not the team to be on.
You know, I offer them if hey, do you want us to clean your bike or not? Some of them like it that way. I don't know why. It's just personal preference, I guess. But clearly, as you can see, both dirty bikes are going 0 for 2 right now. So
Yeah, not good, but again, out front, Blake O'Brien trying to extend the gap a little bit. Oh no, right as I switched off, Damon Evans goes down. That's going to cost him the transfer, and Logan Mortberg is going to go side by side with Joseph Pilsner. But they're holding down transfers right now, so they don't got to push anything, and they got pretty sizable gap here, and then just an all-out brawl. I mean, Damon Evans, my goodness, and Bryce Foley, both BPC riders, they're going to be going after it here.
yeah, this race really, if you look up front, Blake O'Brien giving himself a nice gap. He looks like he's in a different area code than the rest of the field. I mean, he just looks nice and posed out there, just really getting a good ride, just getting more track time before this 450 Moto.
He looks good through these ruts. I mean, not loose, not just absolutely steady as the 64 here. Lobster time. That's a team for sure. But Reno Brennan also holding down transfer here. Pilsner, Mortberg, and Evans is closing. We did lose Foley though. So Cole Gress is going to be breathing down the back of Evans, and he tosses it away just as soon as Mortberg tossed it away. So Evans into a transfer. A lot more moving pieces than in that 250 Consi, which surprising? Maybe a little bit, but at the end of the day, this is still an LCQ.
Damon Evans throws it away, gets it gifted back. I mean, right now he's got to be the most thankful person on the track.
Oh my goodness, but he's running clear lenses.
Never mind, take that back.
Oh God, what are we doing? At Paula too?
He might go blind.
It's like
staring
12,
at the sun on one of these jumps.
12 o'clock, man. Gotta have tinnids. But here we go. Mortberg, the closest rider to challenge here. What can he do? I mean, I feel like there's time to be made up in these rollers if you absolutely grease them. Which Mortberg looks pretty good. Everyone dives to that inside line. We got 2 to go here in your Consi. And we got a battle for second. Evans is just trying to stay up. He doesn't want to get too involved, but he's going to make the pass for third because it was there. I mean, you leave the door open, you got to go.
one thing I really like about this racetrack this week is there's a lot of very close lines in terms of speed, right? There's always going to be the faster line that everyone tries to hit, but there's a lot of raceable lines. So if you look at Mortberg, you know, he's trying a lot of different options here to try to make something work.
Oh,
As
and
you can
he's
see,
going to go
going
outside. He's
inside.
going to try and scrub. Here we go. Does he stay lower over the double? He does. And he's going to run Brennan to the outside. There we go. We got a pass, but Brennan is not done, so can't really fully call that one yet. It looks like Mortberg's got it sealed off. Everyone going to the outside. Really riding the edge of the tracks here. Outsides are pretty quick here, Chef. Oh, no, Evans! Evans
Wow.
just tosses a transfer away.
And through
Mortberg
goes
is
Brett.
stuck. Unbelievable. Gress takes it over, and Evans is the next closest guy to get the transfer now. And it's a decent gap.
I mean, that Damon Evans, he can't blame anyone else this week other than himself
No.
if he doesn't find his way into these motos.
Oh, man, 5 seconds. 5 seconds down now. So, obviously, they didn't have a very large gap to work with, but, man, with 2 to go, you just got to be smart in those corners.
Yep. I mean, if you're Cole Gress, I mean, he probably didn't even think he had a shot at this, really. He needs 2 people to crash. Next thing you know, you're in 4th place with a 5-second gap. I mean, he's got to be giving it everything he has right now.
But we want to talk about gaps right now. Blake O'Brien up to almost 8.5 seconds and ran the fastest lap last lap with a 2:22. Definitely nothing that we saw in qualifying in terms of times, but he's still, regardless, just absolutely putting the work to these guys.
100%. I mean, you can just tell by just watch the way he rides and some of these guys back there. He's just smooth. You know, the bike looks under control, not making a lot of mistakes. You watch some of these other guys and the bike's, bouncing all around, getting a little sideways with the braking bumps.
Speaking of, Mortberg absolutely got a little Randy coming into that corner. He banked. Oh, no! Mortberg with the chance to get the quali spot. Goes down. It's back to Damon Evans again to try and get the quali if he can get there. But man, he was the closest one, and he was reeling these guys in.
Yeah, if you're Damon, I mean, Mortberg knew he had to push. He was 3 seconds down with a lap to go. I mean, he had to go for it. So, I mean, he knew the risk there, and it just sucks the way it happens.
So Reno Brennan and Cole Gress, I mean, again, nothing. Oh, no way! Gress goes legs. That's going to cost him the transfer. Here comes Evans. Evans around the outside. He's right back in it, Chef.
Damon Evans this has been the craziest up and down race I've ever seen for someone. I mean, this guy, if he gets in, he needs to go buy a lottery ticket.
I've never seen I'm not going to say it's handed to him, but God, the luck this guy has had this moto. And now I think he took that corner absolutely knowing he cannot lean it in too hard in one of these and go legs. But
Absolutely.
real quick out front, Blake O'Brien, I mean, we know he's going to take the win here. Coming down through the final section. Last tabletop, throwing it big for the crowd. Your first 450 Consi winner of the year, Blake O'Brien, followed by Joseph Pilsner, Reno Brennan. My goodness, I'm still having a stroke here tonight. And Damon Evans on the BPC ride. Oh, Cress.
Wow, Cole Gress was going for it. He gained
Man.
a second in those 2 corners before.
But Damon Evans, I mean, what else can you say other than just go get a lottery ticket before the motos even start? He'd still make it back in time somehow. Luck would be on his side.
Yeah, wow, what a ride. And even crazier, Cole Gress would have made it in on cuts.
Yeah, I mean, he surpassed Mortberg off cuts. And
So he would have made it on cuts. That's something, I know it's not what you want to hear, but going into next week, you got to know you have the speed to do it. But
Man,
I
that's
mean,
many
I'm just
seconds of cuts.
in awe.
Oh,
Speaking of
Morberg out for the
lap
season.
there, fast lap there by Joseph Pilsner on the last lap.
2:20. So not quite down into the teens yet. But sometimes you want to stay in the 20s. Getting in the teens, it's a dangerous game, you know? Getting to P.
Yeah.
Diddy status there.
That is one way to say it. That is one way to say it for sure. But wow, like these two Consis, they've been pretty eventful. So I think we're gonna have a good night of racing here to start off the Race Factory Gaming Championship.
No, this track definitely rougher than last year's, but hands down, it's raceable. I mean, if you are smart enough and calculated, this track is going to be, it's still going to be a challenge, but you can just ride it how you want to and need to.
Exactly. Let's go ahead here. Let's go through the top 40. We have some people running the incorrect numbers. Gonna make
Yeah,
me a little
Jack Mark,
upset.
not sure who that guy is, but can
Yeah.
never rely on him too
I mean,
much.
I think that's a black flagable offense there. So
Yeah,
we need to
yeah,
talk to
without a
we
doubt.
need to talk to anyone with an admin in the server and
Zoller's not even running a number. Couldn't even
not running
get
a
duct
number.
tape?
I mean, I mean, I understand Kellen's gone, but we can at least afford a roll of duct tape.
Unbelievable. Downhill.
But
Absolutely downhill.
yeah,
We're gonna change
I
the
am.
stream setup here just a tad,
I'll go through.
just
I'll
for
start reading off some of the names we have in this race. We got Max Wilscheck, Dylan DeLaire, Jack Mark, Cody Wells, Jackson Vick, Race Cobble, Dylan Roper, Anton Bergendahl, Isaiah Dickerson making a return, Ryan Rich, Talon Zollers, Logan Leitzel, Luke Sullivan, Carson Bullen, Thomas Wilcox, Maverick Snyder, Lucas Arriagada, Jerome Godbout, Cash Woods, Johnny Padani, Wyatt Grant, Jack Gatlin, Adam Holm, Ben Kafa, Tyler Blowers, Rasmus Balzer, Evan Holt, Noah Jans, Braden Tharp, and everything started refreshing. So if I missed your name, I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm
But
still
those
loading
are
in.
some of the names we're going to be seeing in this race.
Definitely gonna time out here. So this will be a
They'll wait
absolute
for you.
sprint to get back in.
They should wait. But yeah, just a couple of names that I want to talk about here before. The first one, Logan Leitzel. Okay, former champ, and every person that's beat him in a title since he won his championship is gone now. So you got to watch out for him. He looked really good in qualifying. Obviously, Braden Tharp, your 250 East champion, 250 West, I mean. Um, and Wyatt Grant was your top qualifier. So those three names will be interesting to see how they are able to perform tonight.
What is happening here? All right. Well, right as I click disconnect, it restarted. So that's
No, we're not having restarted. I'm here.
oh
I am.
well. I have no idea what just happened then. That was interesting. Okay, is our stream lagging? Absolutely, it is. So we are going to have to go into our settings, ladies and gentlemen. Because, my goodness.
Running tread marks is absolute criminal behavior.
Hey,
Welcome back, Jay-Z.
we're gonna hop out and hop back in here. Just a moment.
Now, Jay-Z, who do you have? What are your wild 250 predictions tonight? Give me a race winner and a weird someone who has a good ride for themselves. You think? Good talk. Anyways, now you, Trev.
Jay-Z really putting in the input, putting in the work.
I feel like that was better than any answer any of us could have gave, honestly.
Better than
Anyways,
anything
we are
Ricky
on the
Carmichael
gate.
would have given us. Oh my God, we're on the gate. We're still trying to load in. I don't know if this is gonna happen. This is
I will talk you guys through it then.
insane.
30 card is sideways. Revs are up.
My computer's gonna
250
explode.
Moto 1 is live.
Oh my God.
Tharp hits the gate there. Bad jump from him. Seeing a really good jump there from the 79. Is that Cash Woods pushes wide. Wyatt Grant, your top qualifier, is going to start off the season with a hole shot. Really good start from him. It's Wyatt Grant, Cash Woods, Ben Cave was your top 3
Oh
after
my
the
God.
first corner.
Also, Isaiah Dickerson, false start penalty, just going off the gate.
Wow, 15-second penalty. And the AMA, the RF is actually very strict about that. They do not let you get away with anything.
Logan
I may have
Leitzel,
gotten a bigger
P34.
start penalty here.
Logan Leitzel, he needs more gate drops. He's been focusing IRL. Just needs
Leitzel
more
and
gate drops.
Padani, 29-30.
Cash Woods makes a pass for the lead there on Wyatt Grant. Through the rollers. It's now Woods, Grant, Wilczek down from third, Evan Holt. I mean, these are 3 guys that are all very fast.
Hey, you know what, Chef? I think we're gonna have to get a kick. Someone running their improper number. Jack Mark running number 1.
We were talking about that. Are we
That is
finally gonna
true.
load in? I swear to God, if my game's
Yes, sir.
still lagging, my game's gonna lag.
Right off those
This
tread
is
marks.
awful. Logan Turner telling me,
Anyways.
bro, come on, I understand. I had no idea what we were in store for here.
We have a Cash Woods, Wyatt Grant, Evan Holt, Branson, Ben Nerone, top 5. Kafa gets around Thomas Wilcox. Thomas Wilcox, 2 3 digits in the top 6. I mean, 3 in
This
the top
is-
10. This is a really good young class. It looks like a lot of 3-digit guys having a good ride on this first lap.
Guys, I don't know how this is gonna go. We are
I at this rate, I think we're gonna need some people to send in some 2K skins. It looks like the 4K skins is breaking Trevor's game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways, Cash
pretty sure a
Woods
good
leads us
majority
across
were
the line
2K,
lap
but
1.
yeah, my goodness, we're laggy. We are laggy.
Wow.
Holy
Wow. 2 words.
That is
wow.
awful. Absolutely awful. I mean,
Timu
what-
Kellen for sure. This is definitely
There's-
Timu Kellen.
I mean,
Without a doubt.
to be fair, even Kellen doesn't run at 100. Let's go to like 60.
Oh, we got Roost on too. That's just not helping anything. My God.
Turn
Wow.
reflections
Anyways,
on.
back out here. We have
I gotta fully close out too.
check out
don't
for our
I?
championship
God
contenders
damn.
here.
Chat,
Rasmus
please bear with
Balzer,
us. We're
My
figuring this
God.
out.
Our boat Maverick Snyder's another guy who's looking really good in the preseason stuff. All outside the top 25. They're not even inside the top 25. Not even close to points. But Cash Woods, a name that when I was asking around, because I was doing my research, my due diligence, Cash Woods is a name that got thrown around a lot as a guy that I should have had in my top 5. And I was very adamant saying he didn't race outdoors last year. He shouldn't be there. But they're showing me that I'm stupid.
Oh my God.
So-
Pilsner saying, Luke, stop yapping. It ain't a podcast. Well,
Oh,
nothing else
it's
to
fine.
see, so it may as well be.
This is
like-
2 district bikes top 5, and Cody Branson. I need to know what bike Cody Branson's on. Is he on the Pooh Brown machine? Is he on the Rasta machine? I need to know what he's on.
Yeah, we need it for the stream.
So Cody Branson, if anyone has contact to him, if you guys could tell him to send it in, we need to know what he's riding. But anyways, top 10 rundown here for you guys who can't really see anything. We got
I think
Evan
before
Holt.
we start a top 10
which means
rundown, let's talk
everyone.
about Jack Mark running number 1 in P36.
This is
14 hours on
unbelievable.
the course. Let's go, Jack. Everyone, round of applause.
Round of applause.
for
Jack Mark showing you that the more time you put in, the worse you do. So remember that when you guys are loading into that session number 27. Anyways, Logan Leitzel here, riding for Yogi, running 77 is team name. Looking out for his good friend, Jerry Robin. Hope he gets
It's a-
well soon.
It's a good thing
T22
that
though.
it doesn't give notifications for lost subscribers, because at this rate, probably have lost some.
Why can't we see anything? We can't see anything because PC bad. Anyways, Evan Holtzy now
PC
has the
was
lead,
good.
by the way.
PC.
Cash Woods has dropped
Awful.
down to P5.
This is unbelievable.
Anyways.
This is the worst experience ever.
Holy shit!
District
this is
Designs running 1-4-5.
great
as it goes
radio
right
show.
now.
All right, here we go. We're racing. Cash Woods
go.
is out front. This looks awful.
Oh, he's not.
Oh my god. He is not. No, definitely not. Unbelievable that it says that he is.
Just let it catch up.
This
Oh
looks
my God.
so bad.
Wow.
Holy shit!
Just wow.
I think we could have turned it up a little bit, personally, but we're not doing this again until after the moto. All right,
Wow.
Yep. Trevor not having the district skins installed is absolutely insane.
I
work.
downloaded the district skins. I remember vividly downloading the skins. I'm gonna retire from this, man. This is not.
Tired of street.
I mean, chat is loving it. It was just
Oh,
like
I bet
Evan
they're
Holtz here
not.
looking good on that District Designs KTM. That's what I can see at least. The Twizzy Yamaha Wyatt Grant looks pretty solid.
Yacht Rant looking good. out
Yacht
there.
Rant,
even
they call
even
him.
Cash Woods really looking good on that District Designs KTM.
Evan, make me a free edit Holtzy out in P1.
And Braden Tharp on the District Designs KTM. Really
A
love
lot of KTM. I can tell the KTM was a favorite model for the riders this year.
trying to bring him back. Here we go. We got a bike.
Max Wilson. That's basically a KTM with white plastics, though.
Oh my god.
There we go.
We got a Yamaha.
Alan Zollers on a Yamaha.
And Dylan Roper
On a
a
KTM.
Carlos
That
bike
we have.
without numbers. But it doesn't have numbers.
Anyways, who was that looping their Larry trying
Oh
to get
my
going again? Was
gosh.
that Luke Sullivan? Yes, it was.
Sully.
Wow. Sully, Twitch.tv/Luke Sullivan does a lot of good stuff for the community. Gave away.
Oh, Ortiz on the
how much-
Twizzy ride. Down Ryan Rich gonna move ahead of him. Ryan Rich on a #1 machine. What
Ryan
are we
Rich.
doing?
I wonder what that team name means. If someone can let me know in the chat.
He's
Hashtag
running #1
Lang.
as a whole. He's got a full
Pound sign
#1
Lank.
setup.
Oh, was that Yacht Rant behind him? Who was that?
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Gyat Ran
riders
is
down
currently
everywhere.
battling for the league. Gyat Ran
I
has
think that
cut
was
it down to a
Ortiz.
second in front.
Go back. Holtzy is just holding Grant at bay here. So let's see if Wyatt can put on a Josh type performance in Southern California. I mean,
Yeah, really channeling that 09 Josh Grant speed here.
Wow, I'm pretty sure that was a Glen Helen, but this is close enough for me.
Tyson Johnson even saying, how about we watch the battle for the lead? T-John?
Not gonna lie, that sounds like a little bias.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, it
watch
really
the Twizzy
does.
bike.
Also,
Yeah.
I just don't like Tyson Johnson, so now I don't want to watch this.
Anyways,
boots
Wyatt
him.
Grant looking good. Fastest guy on the track. If your name is not Cash Woods. So that's a pretty good stat. Can we get a timer next? There's a timer in the top left corner. You can see that.
Yeah, but hey, listen, we may
got
not have the
20
quality, but we got a timer.
We got 21 minutes left. I
This is the
told you,
last
I'd
minute.
update.
Also,
we
still
go.
not sure if Sir Jay-Z made the motos. We will find out, chat.
If you weren't
I
the
think-
Consi, you got to be in the motos, I think.
We got a battle back here for third with Wilczek going after Nerona. So let's see if the knockoff Deegan, Shop Deegan 38, what he
Thank
can
you,
do here.
Tyson. And yeah, I mean, to everyone in the chat, we're working through it. Like I said at the beginning, during the consies, Trevor is helping out a lot. I mean, obviously, I do
This is typically
like to
Jay-Z's
race on
stream.
Wednesdays. Yes, I would like to race. That is why I play the game. But yeah, no, that's my fault. I definitely got a better PC than Trevor, so that's usually why the streams look a little bit better.
You can drop down for a 19th year of AMS. They don't mind.
Okay, all right. So it's been great having Luke Chef in the booth.
Hey, we got a bike
Probably
ready
never
for
have you
We
in here
have-
again, man.
We have a
Never.
bike ready for you to race AMS. We got it. Did we show Chef that bike? We got to show him eventually. All right, back
I'm
out
sure I'll
front.
get a
Wyatt
look at it
Grant has
some
made the
point.
move for the lead. I'm so sorry that we missed this. We were having a battle for third. Wyatt Grant is up front. It's like we went to commercial break back in 2012. We're back. We're out front. Grant's leading this thing on the 66. Holtzy, let's see if he can put something together.
Hey, I tell you what, too, the stream may not be able to see it, but these district design skins are looking good, man. Let me tell you. Red Bull helmet, Fox gear, Hondas. Looking
know.
good.
I don't know
Logan
what you're
Lights
talking
was
about.
dropped
They
back
look
to
great right
31st.
now.
Wow. What position is Tharp in?
We still got some bad. He's in
Fourth for
fourth
Tharp.
right now.
Closing on
Oh, God.
P3, Max Wilczek.
And they got Nerona, Shop Deacon 38 right behind him. Let's see Tharp up
This
the
is-
inside.
Oh,
Does
23
he put
versus
it to
27.
Wilczek? Oh,
OG
slips out of the
Sexton
rut.
versus
Woods
Mount.
goes down in the background there.
That was Cash Woods down. Unfortunate for him. Wilczek, he's going to run the outside. God, was that fast. Absolute clinic. Rounding that outside. Here we go. If we can stay on track there, Max, we got a good shot of getting a podium here in Moto number 1.
Up front, Holtzy's closed the gap to half a second. He is right behind Giat Rant.
That's all right. Here we go. They're riding the crown molding of this track here, boys. They are absolutely
Yeah, just right around the trim. Right around the trim of the track.
I will say, with the track being built so much rougher this year, it's interesting to see how the road will affect it. Because we're only 10 minutes in, 12 minutes in. But at that 25-minute mark, things could start to get a little hairy here.
Yeah, we might
The
start
fact they're
seeing
already
some
searching,
bike-sized bumps out there, Luke.
the fact they're already searching for the smooth lines just tells me that it's gonna get gnarly.
Yep.
curious
Also,
what we see at Hangtown.
you got to think these guys are probably still on a pretty stiff setup coming right off Supercross. That is the American way. Run a 2x4 setup for 8 months out of the year and then act like you know how to ride outdoors for a couple rounds.
Absolutely.
Man,
Unless
these
your
guys
name's
are
Logan
going-
Leitzel, you know. Got it
Yeah, Logan
outdoors.
Leitzel
Wait,
actually-
where is Logan
These
Leitzel?
guys are going after it
He
right
was
now.
back in,
This
he's back in 27th. He's holding it down.
Oh, boys, Jack Marquez almost broken into points here.
Eggbrook has
nothing
more
really
hours
going
than
on
points
back
on the
here.
track right now. Think about that. Anyways,
Alright. Wyatt
Incredible.
Grant, he has got the pressure on him right now. Coming from the number 13. No, down goes Holtzy.
Holtzy down.
Oh, commentator's
No.
curse for sure.
Does anyone know if Stevenson got in the way and that's what made him go down? Does anyone know?
I have to assume that's the only thing that could have happened there. We might be seeing part 2.
As long as no one gets fifth wicked for a title in the first corner by Jalik Swole, I mean, no worse way to have a race go.
Oh, Giat Rant down out front.
Wow.
Oh,
And
man,
that's gonna
he's
give
off
it-
in a weird spot.
Max
So
Wilczek
is
has
that
the lead.
Wilczek? The number 14
Fly guy
putting it
to the
on.
front.
Doing
Fly
it for
guy
Dylan
is flying.
Ferrandis, Cole Seeley, Kevin Windham, whoever. The number 14 is out front.
Do it for
lead.
DoorDash drivers everywhere, Max. Come on.
But Holtzy is still right back in it. I mean, goes down.
Oh,
slips back to
Fly
third.
Guy's
He's
down.
leading it.
We got a
Holtzy's
District
leading.
Designs 1-2. Holtzy and Braden Tharp.
We got
out
1,
front.
2, 3. Ben Nerona is in third. The number 38 is in the podium. We got a sweep so far here in Moto number 1. And we are at the 15-minute mark. In 15 minutes, you can save 15% or more on your motorcycle and car insurance. Holtzy out front.
Wow. I will say this is Braden Tharp has done this plenty of times this year. He doesn't get the best start. You know, it's tough to get a good jump sometimes. 250s don't have a lot of power. And but he's able to make it work and come through the pack. So I wouldn't be surprised if Tharp is able to take this lead and hold on to it for the rest of the race.
Timor, I'm
let's
not sure what
see.
we're talking about saying the shit's cooked, man. If anything, that's a 1-to-1 take I had there. Think about it. Fly guy flying, that's a 1-to-1. I know you like yourself a 1-to-1.
Holtzy off track big time there. Here comes Tharp. Actually gained a lot of time from being on track, which shocking. Jason Anderson would have never let that happen.
Furthermore, you shouldn't be able to type right now. You should have made it through the Consi. Anyways, back to the battle at hand.
Unbelievable. Holtzy, Tharp, Nerona, again at District 1, 2,
Tharp
3.
is getting ready to make a move here, Trevor.
Grant,
Oh,
he's on
he
his
misses
way
a
up.
rut.
Oh, he missed a couple. He took the Trevor line.
Never want to take the
before-
Trevor line, especially outdoors.
Yeah, definitely not. Sometimes they say, let's take it outside.
Wow!
Oh,
Wide out
Holtzy took it off
Oh, look
track.
at the move out
Unbelievable.
front.
Well, Jay-Z, you said it. He was going to go for it. He got it. Got a little help, but 23 is P1.
You wonder
Space,
if-
we will have Trevor install the pack after this moto. It will be there for 450 Moto 1.
Yeah, I can try and work on that right now as we're I mean, Holtzy and Nerona battle it out here.
You gotta wonder if Tharp and Holtzy are in the same call. If there was maybe some mind games, maybe some verbal warfare.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
going at it.
oh, Nerona gets high-sided on the
Oh.
ruts. Oh, takes out Giat Rant. No.
Wow.
We
Oh,
at
Cash Wood's making a bid at the top 5 here, Luke.
Cash Woods is, had a great start, kind of dropped back again, but he's back on the gas.
Oh, Wilczek almost into the rear tire of Zollers. So here we go, diving to the inside. And really banking on that inside rut. And absolutely making a move on Zollers. What a pass for Wilczek. Trying to get himself back
Oh, Cash
up
Wood's going up the inside.
to the front.
Oh, moves Talon out of the way.
Since we're halfway through, after this battle ends, I think we need to get our top 20 rundown. As Jack Mark
looks
still
like-
is not
Yep.
correct.
Top 20
Looks like this
rundown
battle
starting
has
out
ended.
front.
So,
First,
Braden Tharp holding down
2
for
seconds
district.
clear out front. Second,
Oh.
Evan Holt. Third, Ben Nerona. That's a 1-2-3 for district. Fourth, Wyatt Grant channeling everything his dad's ever taught him out there in Southern California. Max Wilczek flying P5. Cash Woods, another district rider, P6. Talon Zollers, Covenant, P7. Caden Kepke? I'm going to go with that's how you say
I
it.
saw
13
Cupcake
seconds
in
back
chat.
at
We can
Talon
call him
Zollers out
Cupcake.
front.
Well, yeah, Cupcake works for me too.
Oh,
like
Talon
Talon.
Zollers off track. Oh, he's in the fence. Good lord.
Oh, he's not even, he doesn't exist at Paula.
Yep. Caden
Alright, back to the
Cupcake got to
rundown.
make up some time on him. Dylan Delaire is in Caden's rear end right now, sniffing that VP race gas coming off the exhaust.
He's got all the frosting on his lips right now. He is all up on that cupcake.
But to point out,
Stevie!
P10 has a clean bike this time.
Oh,
We got it dialed for the motos.
Yeah,
What
P10,
move by
Hayden
Delaire.
Stevenson.
About time.
Nexus rider right behind him. We get our first look at Luke Sullivan
Your SMX
Solely.
champ.
dropping down to a 250 for outdoors. Luke, do you have any insight as to what prompted that move?
He did it last year. From what I had in my conversations with him, I asked him if he would still run the purple number plate. He said no. But it is
Unbelievable.
interesting to see as he is the reigning SMX champ, as you said. So for SMX, does he move back up or does he stay down? We'll see that in about 11 rounds time.
Yep. Ben Kafa, Icepec, P12. Killian Ortiz, good ride for him so far, P13. Dylan Roper,
Hang on,
defending
Bill.
debut.
AMS champ,
No
P14.
numbers. I'm curious. They must have done the whole Thai Master Pool signing with him.
Must have.
It
Cody
wouldn't
Wells.
appear so.
Oh,
Oh,
just got
Leitzel.
blown by Logan Leitzel. Your
Unbelievable.
first look at your 2022 Race Factory Gaming Outdoor Champion, Logan Leitzel. Looks like he's finally hitting his stride out there. Cody Wells, P16. Caden Speck, P17. Jackson Vick, P18.
Another
Maverick
no-number
Snyder,
Carlos
P19.
Crew bike. Kind of a trend.
Breaking
from Carlos
news,
Crew.
chat. Jack Mark is scoring a point. P20 for Jack Mark.
It looks like it's a
Another
P19
right behind him.
rundown. Top 19 rundown is what we ran there. Top
Uh,
19 rundown.
Must be last year's champ that I never knew about. Crazy. Crazy.
Anyways, back
Yeah.
up front. While we were
Oof.
doing that, guys,
Yep.
change for the
Arp
lead.
went down. Holtzy now 6 seconds gone out front.
Oh man, big gap, and that just illustrated it to a T. Grant, he's closing up about half the amount of time behind, so Not a District 1, 2, 3 like maybe they were hoping to have, but
20 minutes in though, this is when the track really. Now we're in uncharted territory with this, with the road. We don't know how it's
these
gonna be
guys
this
are,
year.
they're all riding that outside line. So obviously some of these dominant lines are definitely not going to be the prettiest by the end of this moto, unless some of the braking bumps actually start to flatten out a bit. But to be tested.
Absolutely.
Cash Woods and Wilczek here going after it for P4. Woods, he can see Grant, so he's going to be on the charge here for a podium.
I think he's got a shark in the water behind him, though. It looks like Max Wilczek is doing everything he can to get back up on the rear end of Cash Woods here.
Ben Nerona, the other district rider, Shop Deacon 38, is trying to come back up. He's not throwing down, but he's definitely throwing the bike. Just absolute to flat.
Wilczek is one of those guys. He is very fast, but he runs a loose program.
Loose.
So
Capital double O there for loose.
I got a comment on what Eric said there. I honestly I thought that District was gonna run Honda Fox for the 18th time, but good to see the KTM Answer combo come back for outdoors after it was so successful in the Supercross campaign.
Oh man,
It looks
that
good.
is true. It's not even Answer. It's it is for Trevor. I was gonna say on my screen it's Alias, but yes, KTM Answer, goated combo.
Really is. Jay-Z's thoughts on all the free promo going on. I don't know if Jay-Z noticed, but he's got the Jay-Z Media Co. running up at the top of the screen.
I have not tuned into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I am not sure.
You have Jay-Z Media Co. at the top.
Right where it belongs. Anyways, battle up front there. 1 second between the two leaders.
Oh man, I was about to say last time I checked, they didn't have a battle, but I was kind of going back into the field to look for one. But Tharp and Holtzy, the two stock KTM teammates.
Wow!
Holtzy throws it away. I mean, didn't even give himself a chance to try and recoup. He just, bars are bent for sure on that one, and he's cross jumping Wilczek.
Wow. I mean, I believe that every person in this top 5 has held the lead at least at one point.
That's a great
Except
take.
for maybe
Luke.
Cash
Normally,
Woods. I think Cash Woods is the only rider to
No,
not
Cash
lead.
Woods started with the lead during the 5 minutes in which you couldn't see the race.
Yeah, thank you for the reminder. All right.
Anytime.
Yep. Hey, normally Luke not coming in with the best takes, but that is a great pull there from Luke. Thank you for adding that to the stream there.
Anytime. And the one guy, well, we have a duel. He's a P7. Wow.
Oh my! Stevie and Dylan Delaire are going at it.
They're switching lines. They're banging bars like it's Minneapolis.
I don't believe I caught Minneapolis.
Yeah,
I was on the James Stewart schedule. They sent me home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, but I mean there was a couple performance conversations had with Trev Dog throughout the Supercross season. Had to let him know he needed to work on his craft a little bit.
Yeah, we parked the rig for a couple rounds. Here comes Delaire up the inside, gets closed off by Stevenson. Stevenson gets a little squirrely. He's going to leave the door open again. Delaire, man, here we go, charging down. He's going to run the outside. I like that line.
Delaire is pushing, man.
Just banging in Minnesota.
There it is.
It's cold like Minnesota.
Board.
Cold like Minnesota.
I will say, I mean, if Dylan Diller has not seen the YouTube video, Hayden Stevenson is not known as someone that likes to give up the line. In fact, usually he requests that others give up the line. So, he's doing a really good job of just not forcing the issue because he knows that Stevenson will claim his
Stevie with the mistake. Grass ruts. Dylan Delaire around the outside.
Shot
Scrubs past him.
sideways. Unbelievable. He was able to rally that thing back together.
The number 18 looking like Kyle Busch, not unable to handle that right-hand turn there. Should have been a left-hand corner.
NASCAR. I just want to hear about the motocross stuff.
Got a bike?
Got a bike. Sully. He's making a charge towards that group just ahead of him, so let's see what Sullivan can do.
Up ahead, though, for P4, we got a battle between Ben Nerona and Giat Rant. And Max Wilczek.
Three-way battle the way I like it.
Trileys? Or were they not close enough for it?
I shouldn't say
Oh my gosh.
ran in the battle.
Oh my gosh, Nerona takes out Grant.
How does he lay up
Stays up. Unbelievable. That was some line choice there.
Some would call that move egregious, Trevor.
Some would. I don't know who. That's definitely not a word in my vocab. That's a college level word, and I don't know about all that.
I just want to mention, we haven't lapped a rider yet.
No, that is actually impressive, and
If
they're not
you
even
if
close
you go to
lapping
third
a
person
rider.
here, Trevor, if you look at the track map, we're not close to lapping anyone either.
No. Oh my gosh, no. This is about the gap I have on lap 2 between getting lapped.
That just shows how close it is in this 250 professional Race Factory Gaming outdoor field.
Professional take again by Luke Scheffler. Glad we could have him in the booth today, liven up the
Only thing that
stream.
is unfortunate is that we are streaming on MAV TV here. Typically, for some reason, the AMs get broadcast on, Peacock, but we're the MAV TV broadcast here this weekend. We'll try.
The crazy part is this looks better than MAV TV did, so we got that going for us.
Oh, leader down! Leader is down!
Braden Tharp tosses it, and that's going to put...
Cash was around the outside. Makes the move.
Wait, that's a lapper. They did get a lapper.
They have caught a lapper. Oh, Tharp makes another mistake. Gonna lose about 3 seconds to Cash Woods there.
Crashed as many times as Jared Gummison crashes out in an evening to get lapped.
We have our first lap of the season. Would anyone like to guess who the first person to get lapped is?
He's making bobbles.
Yeah, he looked like he was having a hard time there. Who is our first lapper of the season, Luke? Give it to us.
Two-time 250 Supercross champion Rasmus Balzer.
No.
Yep. This guy, he does not like the outdoors
for this type of track.
Oh man, and he is just, he got out of the way that he should have, but that was crazy.
Egregious.
Yeah.
They do say the Euros are usually better in outdoors, but not this one.
Yep. Also, to Trevor's point earlier, saying didn't think Cash Woods was ever leading this race, even though he was. He's back out front, Trevor. Putting it to you, that's for sure.
T-Mac giving us the reminder in chat, 2 minutes plus 2 laps. So here we go. We got, 3 laps to go here.
Yep.
And
2 times
Cash
2, that's
Woods,
4. 4x4, I tip my windows, yep.
4x4, kind of sounding gas right now, not going to lie.
Braden Tharp, 2:38 last lap. Rough lap, but somehow only 5 seconds out of the lead.
Look at Wyatt Grant. Look at how far back he slipped. This is unbelievable for the guy that was leading this thing dominantly.
Dylan Roper in his first race after a dominant AM title last year, running P18. So pretty good showing for the kid.
Yeah, but
that is great. I mean, if I'm anywhere near that with my moto, I will be happy.
Oh my goodness. Let's talk about Jack Mark, the champ. Clearly the number 1. Just putting it to these guys.
And down he goes.
And his good buddy, full spread deal, gonna make the move on him.
Braden Tharp.
Oh, he runs into Jack Mark.
Oh, we got
Johnny Padani, your East Coast Supercross champ, struggling back here. P18 now P17.
Nobody is enjoying the JZ Media Co. at the top left. Unfortunate. Thought we would be supportive.
Just because it's covering the time.
Yeah. Thought we'd be
yeah,
supportive.
Maybe we could do like a Fig Newton sticker in Talladega Nights type situation. Just plaster it right across the middle.
We might have to do that. We might have to do like how companies will copyright pictures and stuff, and they'll just like make their logo fade throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do that throughout the stream.
Also, I would like to give a shout out to Adam Holm, debut ride for the Cheap Gas Motocross team. He has been 1 spot outside of the points this entire moto, I believe.
Well, it depends. We might be using the new point to or point scoring system. He might be getting 1 point. We don't know. Stats guy updated it. It's untested.
You're welcome, Caden.
It's a good point there.
Took me a while.
Really good point. Oh, Dylan Delaire just had a big one. He may not be making it to Moto 2 after that.
Will not be losing a spot.
Oh man, yeah.
How'd I say?
'Cause Jackson Vick and Luke Sullivan are the next guys behind him, and they're in a pretty close battle here with Cupcake on the RMZ, holding down with the dinosaur.
That outside was fast.
Absolutely made it work around Sully. I mean, I can't wait to see the TikTok of that later.
Also,
I don't think Sully posted when he loses.
going back to our top 5, 2nd through 5th, all within a second of each other. We got Ben Nerona, Braden Tharp, Max Wilczek.
Oh,
Holtzy makes a
Holtzy.
mistake. Max
And
around the
it just-
outside.
It just
Oh,
broke
gets
up.
into his
dude,
teammate.
BT
BT, they
legs.
both go down. BT goes
No.
legs.
Oh,
Ben
I was
Nerona
just
comes
about to
through in the
say,
4th.
Wilczek was going to break up the district designs 1, 2, 3. I mean, there was a chance for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
So
I
many,
mean, there has to be.
so many dudes.
They got to talk about that at the truck after the race. I think we got 2 to go, by the way. I think we are at 2 to go.
We are at 2 to go. Ben Nerona down in 4th. Tharp's going to get 4th back.
And here comes Grant. He's got Stevenson on the Nexus ride up the inside.
Oh, Nerona gets up just ahead of them.
Oh,
Hayden
here we
Stevenson trying to
go.
make the move around the outside. He's going to
got
have the inside going to this next corner. Sends the table deep.
Doolies. Oh,
Makes the
Grant.
move.
Grant didn't send the table almost at all. It was way short on that. I don't think I've ever seen someone come up short on that jump. That jump's really easy to go long on. Long
Wow.
on.
What a
Stevenson.
battle we have here.
Here we go. They're swapping back and forth. Here comes Grant around the outside. Does he get the drive? He's almost into the tough blocks. He's going to cross him.
Up.
Unbelievable cross. But Grant's going to solidify it. Stevenson almost tucks the front. And Ben Nerona has now got Grant breathing down his neck.
Wow, what a battle there. Questionable cross jump there by
Oh!
Wyatt Grant, but you got to
Grant.
give it to him. He wants the spot.
He's still going. Here we go, around the outside. Really riding the edge of the track there. Stevenson, he's going to gain time. Slot back in, though. Can't do anything with it. Grant makes a mistake. Stevenson
Grant.
gets the move.
You got to wonder why he just
And then
exits stage.
Nerona.
Right.
So Grant, all he had to do was wait. And he would have had the spot. Unbelievable. But out front, last lap, Cash Woods on the District Designs ride over Max Wilczek. Holtzy, big
you got-
gap there. So
You
lappers
got to
are,
look at Max Wilczek ruining the District Designs party right now.
yeah, and lappers are kind of coming into play here. Not insane. 99 is down, and I'm assuming disconnected. But
You would be correct.
yeah, Holtzy and Tharp, they're gonna fight for third here. The two teammates, 13 and 23. Who's got the edge here with 1 to go? Tharp, he's looking racy. But let's see if that 13 can get defensive. Oh, Tharp. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. That was a gnarly kick for Tharp there. I mean, Jay-Z, if you were in the position of Holtzy here, I mean, what can you do? Do you just keep riding your same lines? Great input by Jay-Z.
Speaking of,
Both riders, they get together, and Tharp manages to get the position out of that.
I believe Jay-Z has gone to staging
And-
to see if he's in the moto.
Wilczek has moved into the lead. Max Wilczek and Cash Woods, we got half a lap to go. The fight is back on here for the moto win. Here comes Woods. He got a better run coming down that hill. Let's see. No, he blows the rut. Wilczek's going to open a decent gap now with that mistake. So here we go. I mean, what, 3/4 of a lap remaining for Wilczek. He's got enough of a gap he can manage. Tharp, there's no way he's getting any higher than third here. But Max Wilczek, here we go. Just a couple of corners left. Follows the lapper. I don't think I've ever seen a leader optionally follow a lapper like Wilczek just did.
I mean, the gap is up to 3 seconds. I think we can just call it good.
Max Wilczek, first 250 moto of the 2025 motocross season, and he's got it. Checkered flag, Max Wilczek, your first 250 winner on the season. Braden Tharp going to come in third. How about that for the District Designs ride? Another District ride. Evan Holtze getting into fourth. Hayden Stevenson and Ben Nerona coming across the line, I believe, at the same time. Who got that one?
It was
Looks
Hayden
like-
Stevenson.
Oh,
Hayden
Stevenson.
Stevenson will get the spot.
And he's keeping it off cuts, Luke.
He is keeping off cuts. I'm looking. Looks like a three-way battle here for 15th. Jack Mark, Ryan Chelsea, and Johnny Padani. Interesting to see here as Jack Mark running the number one for most sessions ran here, but Chelsea trying to get that spot.
Jack Mark did win practice. Wasn't the fastest, but did the most sessions.
Jay-Z, I'm looking at the links you sent me here, man. I downloaded everything.
But did you install everything? It does not appear so.
Anyways, it comes to go. One corner to go. Do they go split lines? Chelsea to the inside. It's just slower. It's just not fast enough. Jack Mark going to be able to hold on. Sadly, to 15th. I
Oh,
believe.
Let's see
goodness.
for cuts. I'm gonna guess he loses 15th off cuts.
No, I think he knows where every timing gate was placed. I think he had enough time to learn those.
Crazy.
Anyways, our Adam Holm, we said he wasn't scoring points, but here he comes. T20. No matter the point system,
Adam
that is
Holm!
points.
The first point for Cheap Gas MX. Round of applause. Round of applause.
Round of applause for them. Old heads have come together to show them they're still good enough.
Yes, sir. Trevor, please
That is on me.
install
Yeah,
install
I'm
the
getting,
the,
I'm
the
getting the
Phil's
district.
Phil's Yogi District. And I will see you boys later. It's time for my moto. I think I'm in it. I don't know. We'll find out.
Izzy. Hey, best of luck, man. If the bike doesn't start, you're always welcome back in the booth.
Sounds great. I'll probably be here when I rage quit.
Sounds good. See you in 15.
Incredible.
And make it 10.
Wow, what a first moto of the season, though, Trevor. I mean,
Yeah, that was great racing. I mean, from top to bottom. I know we didn't get too far back into the field, but I mean, God, look at the gaps. A lot of finishes within tenths. I mean, within a
Wow.
second.
I mean,
that's
you
the
got to
way
look at
start
it.
the year.
I mean, there was at least 10 lead changes. One on the last lap. I mean, it looked District at one point with 2 to go. They have a 1-2-3. And then out of nowhere, Max Wilczek comes out and wins the moto by 2.5 seconds. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen here. And that's what I just love about the 250 class. And now we get to go watch the Payson Johnson show for 30 minutes.
Unbelievable. It's trying to get everything downloaded here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm really sorry for the stream issues. This is my first time streaming in general. Jay-Z kind of, he actually works a normal job. I just make stickers for a fucking living. So
No need to rip the J word there. That's a slur for some people.
Oh, my bad.
Yep. Anyways,
Forgot some of us don't know what a J is.
anyway, only 39 people in this moto for some reason. But let's go ahead and take a look. Here are your 40 names entering: Alec Horn, Reno Brennan, Joseph Pilsner, John Howman, Sonny Spicer, Jeremy Seabolt, Hunter Ash, J.R. Reyes, Blake O'Brien, Brandon Cocroft, Seth Shirley, Jet Wisdom, Tyler Bell, Taylor Bell, Brandon Larson,
see
Paulo
what I'm
Bell,
getting.
Ethan Gurst, Chase Blakely, Payson, Cooper Hunt, Xander Brion, Caleb Paul, Reed Young, Jay-Z, don't know who that is, that's not a name, Frank Jackson, Bryce Whelan, Trevor Burns, Cade Malley, Devin Ryan, Damon Evans, Anthony Piccione, Kyle Boardman, Dylan Bollinger, Devin Davis, Tyler Lang, Alexis Leclerc, Spencer Turley, Seth Carr, Austin Bear, and Noah Bendis. I got it all off before the gate dropped.
That was insane.
Those are your 40 riders taking 39, taking to the gate for 450 Moto 1. Will they stay? I have no idea. Probably not.
I still
But
need
one
to
of those
figure out.
names,
I need to figure out
Trev.
Yogi. I don't know what happened.
one of those names will be exiting here with the red plate.
One of those names is going to lead a lap. That
One of
goes
those
without
names
saying.
entered here with the red plate. Let's talk about Payson Johnson. Announced his retirement last year at the end of outdoors. Comes back, does a few select Supercross rounds,
Can we?
and is back here on the gate at Fox Raceway. Didn't top qualify though. So do we think maybe he didn't put in the same amount of time as he did last year? Do we think that he's the same Payson as previous years?
You know, you always kind of got to hold out hope that some of these guys they have that extra little bit in their back pocket and they can pull it together. So I think in his case, you're a past champ. You know what to do to win races. You just got to maintain.
So they are on the gate.
Unbelievable. And I am on the loading screen. We're going to have
They are
a
lining.
podcast once again to start this 450 Moto. God, we could not get the AMA to hold the gate. Unbelievable.
Anyways, gate is up. 30 card is up, I mean. Obviously the gate is up.
I'm glad the gate's up. Revs are up, board sideways.
The revs are up. The board is sideways. 450 Moto 1 from Fox Raceway is live.
Here we go, coming into turn number 1. Who's going to get it? J.R. Reyes looks like, and Leclerc.
Leclerc takes your 450 Moto 1 hole shot. Wow.
Followed by Bryce Whelan
I
and
can't say I'm
Cade.
surprised.
Matherly. Oh, no, Matherly. What happened to Matherly? He just went back to P12.
Matherly looks like he
Good
went down on that
start.
first tabletop.
Oh, not a
But
good
wow.
place to fall early in the moto. I mean,
Trevor
that's
Burns
just...
down on the outside there. But Leclerc, that's a name we forgot to talk about. Leclerc is, obviously didn't win last year, but he did win 2 years ago. So he knows what it's like to win. And I think he's won a Fox Raceway or two before in his time. But yeah, interesting to see. Whelan, Cocroft 2-3, Jackson 4, Steebolt 5, Reyes 6, VL 7, Johnson 8th, Brion 9th, Austin Bear P10.
Chef, I don't think I've ever seen, oh, and my game is not responding. It just started responding again, but I don't think I've ever seen this sitting on loading bikes on the 2 dots for this long. Unbelievable.
Womp womp. Anyways, back up front we go.
Jesus.
Alexis Leclerc is putting, I think the kids call it belt to BTA on the competition, as he is just trying to get away early in this moto. But Bryce Whelan not wanting to let that happen.
Here we go. We're sitting. We gotta get to Leclerc once we get in this thing here, because Whelan is on his rear tire. Here, we're just 2 minutes into this 30 plus 2. It's going to be an all-out brawl. I mean, with Payson sitting in 9th right now, it's going to be hard for a past champ to really come up in this field.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Payson's odds, even where he is right now. I mean, you can put Payson anywhere in the field, and I like his odds to find a way to win this race. So.
This is
Other previous champions, I mean, Seth Carr, who, by the way, top qualified for his 12th straight national by top qualifying the 450 class.
it's unbelievable.
P20.
It has taken me
P20.
almost 5 minutes into both motos to get in the stream. All right, here we go. We're in. Leclerc. I swear to God, if I don't get one more thing, I'm going to lose it. Cameras are tweaking, but...
Because he's hitting all the timing gates.
Alexis Leclerc, here we go. Cameras are focused in. We had that race day live camera action work there. I'm sorry about that. Frank Jackson on the Team Nami machine. Swear I did not think they were riding Triumphs, but you know what? I don't get paid to think.
Whelan makes a good pass on Cocroft to hop in that 3 spot.
Cocroft on the 92, that Evolve ride looking real clean, looking up the inside here. Not as good of a run as Whelan, though. How many Triumphs do we have out
Can we
here?
get a look back to P6 so we can see the beautiful #1 machine?
Yeah, Payson Johnson, Connect Visi.
White plates.
He already
Doesn't feel like
knew.
he's earned the
He
red
knew.
plate.
He knew coming
Doesn't
in.
feel like
That's
he earned
crazy. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm never opposed to round one having a white background number one.
You know, it might be one of those Deegan things where he has to feel like he's an
Oh!
underdog.
Oh my gosh, Xander Brion put in an absolute clinic on J.R. Reyes for that pass. That was impressive to cut to. And can I
Wow, does
talk
he
about,
look orange?
I was going to say, this man is coming straight from Florida. I mean, the Orange
Wow.
State, coming from
Oh
Florida
wow,
and
that
prison.
is a kit.
Can we take a look back? We need to find, I'm sorry to take away from the stream, even though we just got here. Where is he? There he is, Jay-Z.
E40.
Jacob
39.
Armbruster.
E39.
He's got
There's
Damon
one behind.
Evans, the LCQ transfer just behind him. Hashtag tune in. But we are not going to be tuning into Jay-Z. Because, wow. Did you see that freight train of riders? Look at all this. Unbelievable the amount of riders we have here.
This is the
Siebold
fourth.
just ahead.
I mean, this is 8th to about, I want to say 20th are all in the same
Oh,
area right
no. Riders down. Carr and Turley getting together.
Here's one thing I want you to watch here. Joseph Pilsner out of the LCQ, okay? He is the slowest rider on the track, but he will not crash for 30 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see where he can finish because he will run that 2:22 lap time about 15 more times tonight.
What a beautiful shot there. Braden Castellaneta, I got to put some respect on it. The number 22. Love me some Chad Reed homage. And 22 on a Triumph, just looking like Jalik Swoll out here. Just a little less, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways. Looks like Heilman, he's got Bendis and Castellaneta breathing down his neck here. That outside line, just so much faster here, Chef.
BAC, I think, crazy enough, despite having built this track, I still think has less time on it than Jack Mark.
The Jack Mark shade in the 450 Moto is crazy. Pilsner.
Anyway.
Crossrut Metal Militia Yamaha. What a name.
Oh, if you had his kit, you would see it is extravagant, we'll say.
I can with confidence say I was not sent this kit, so.
Oh, I don't even think he was sent it. I don't know how he got it. So we'll find out.
Wheeling.
I think he might have stolen the bike off a trailer when
Wheeling and
got to the
Siebold,
track
they're
today.
breathing down the neck of the Orange Man himself. Coming straight out of prison. Xander Brion, man, he's going deep on that table, and I don't think it was any faster. But the number 10, Justin Brayton. Here we go.
looking good.
Looking
It's
great.
crazy that the 450s are running the Hondas, but the 250s are running the KTM Answer gear for district. But I do have to say that kit it's something nice. It is something nice.
Yeah, let's take a look back out front though. Alexis Leclerc, we'll put some credit on it. Just absolutely putting on for the city, putting on for France.
I mean, he's riding a Phil's bike, riding for Team Cryptocurrency. So it'd be interesting to see how the sponsors deal with that over at Phil's. But
Yeah,
Frank Jackson, first ride for Nami, and wow, I think they have 2 guys in the top 7. Yeah, Wheeling in 7th. I mean, this team for a young startup program.
Hey, your champ was running in 7th just a few laps ago. He's going for this win.
Fastest on track by 2 seconds.
Unbelievable. Here we go. Payson Johnson, will he be able to get Frank Jackson here in this next lap? Because I think if he does, without a doubt, he's going after Leclerc here before this moto's over. Oh!
I mean, you have to assume so.
Man, big mistakes there, though. So that's going to hold Payson back from making the charge on Leclerc.
Let's get a quick Jay-Z media coach check-in on Jay-Z. Up to 36th. Up to 36th.
Oh,
Back down to
man.
37. Oh,
Hey,
no, back to
B-Lars,
36.
though. Got to get a shout-out quick. B-Lars putting on again. Maybe not for the city, but he's putting on. But yeah, the one guy on Phil's running the Phil skins. I mean, he may have spent, I'm not gonna lie, he may have spent a little bit too much time on the Taco Bell KTM or just in Taco Bell. Maybe not even
Yeah.
on the bike, just in the restaurant.
You know, I do say Jay-Z, it's tough to make the jump from dominating AMS to moving up here. And after being there for 18 years, and I know I can say this because he can't defend himself, it's different. So it'll be really tough to see how he is in that last 10 minutes of the moto.
Yeah, Vial and Matherly getting together there, a little bit of contact, but Cade is going to make the move around Pablo Vial. And they, again, another freight train right here. They got Jet Wisdom. Matherly round the outside. Beautiful move right there. So now he's got Shirley on the 44 just ahead of him. Again, a lot of Triumphs on track. I like the Triumphs, but a lot of them.
Oh, you know, and I think they look good. But this pack, I mean, you have three former champions.
I mean,
And
Matherly's
battling
a
for 16th,
regional
17th,
champion.
and 18th. Like what I'm saying. I mean, this is a two-time runner-up in the 250 class as well. I mean, this is and Pablo Vial, who is just, I think he's a multi-time EU champion. This is just shows the depth that we're talking about here.
And
this
look
class.
at for Shirley to be where he is right now in this field. Again, these are great riders. I mean, you cannot discredit them. But to be outside the top 15, and we're past the midway point in this moto. Oh,
Yeah, Caleb Hall there with the big one. But I'm looking at live timing. Alexis Leclerc is in front of Payson, who's now second by 10 seconds. So, you know, not looking good. Xander Brion still trying to break out of jail, it looks like.
Yeah,
And the guards are running after him.
He's got the cops right behind him. The blue following
And red.
him here. The blue
They're
and
flashing.
red. The flashing lights. I mean, if he had epilepsy, he would be losing it. Up the inside is Heilman. Looking around the outside. This corner. Oh, Brion! Big mistake
Wow.
there. Kind of a weird spot to crash there, Chef. He nose picked that thing pretty good.
Yeah, that was definitely a weird one. Can't really blame anyone else, but
Yeah, also,
Yeah.
Joe Slow, I don't know why I said midway point. I looked at 10 minutes and thought that was 10 minutes to go. That is just... Yeah, I graduated fucking college this week, guys. It's probably hard to believe, but yeah.
congratulations to Trevor, guys. Speaking of Trevor, the guy running Trevor, P19. So you're doing good there, Trevor.
Hey, got to put on. Put on for Trevor. Someone's got to. But let's see, Brion, he slipped back big. He's
Wow.
got Turley behind him.
Shirley and Cooper Hunt down in 17th. I mean, it's just hard to believe.
It really sucks too, because man, these district designs skins for the 450 class look way better than the 250s. Oh my gosh! Wisdom
Wow.
and Ash just came together over that tabletop. I think they had a Dino and Jetson incident there.
Yeah.
Another rider off in the background. These are some of the
I mean,
craziest crashes.
This class is getting loose. Wow, wait a minute.
Oh,
Payson
Spicer.
Johnson back to 6th. Ran a 2:30 last lap. I mean, this is... That's kind of what we've come to expect from Payson, though. He will go very fast. He's going to make mistakes. But he's
And
going to go
for him-
fast enough to make up
Yeah. For him to slip up that bad, though, I mean, that's unbelievable what he just threw over that double.
for him. He's not playing the same
Oh,
game
he
as
just-
everyone else.
He just went 3-2-2-1.
Yeah.
That was magnificent.
I mean, it's just absolutely crazy just to see the speed he can run consistently there. Can we spec? I'm not going to read the rest of that comment. Yeah, we're looking at Payson Johnson.
We're
and
looking at Payson. I don't know if he is a father. If he is, congratulations, Payson. But
I believe he's a father to the rest of the 450 class after last year.
right now, though, he's he's getting taken to school.
Hey, Alexis Leclerc here, running a good consistency of 1.3, but technically our most consistent track right now is John Heilman. John Heilman winning the consistency award in 9th place.
So right now, Leclerc's skin's absolutely looking fantastic in first person here. But here we go. On board. Just looking smooth. Really lugging the bike. I mean, I rode a 450 on this track yesterday, and it was not lugging like this and going this fast.
Yeah, he doesn't really use throttle control. From what I've been told, he really uses more of the gear shifts to kind of control his RPMs as opposed to like his trigger. So he shifts a lot on the bike, and he has a unique style. But I mean, it works for him. You can't put him at fault.
So Payson here, again, if everyone can't tell, I don't run first person, so my first person settings are all kinds of crazy. But Payson almost just did the jet line over the rollers there. That was, again, just really impressive. But man, to be sitting in P4 riding like this, I guess there's a reason.
I just want to go back. Someone mentioned this, but yes, it is happening. We were talking about Holtzy and Thart being teammates and kind of coming together. It looks like they are currently having a public beef. So that'll be interesting to see. One, in the second moto, and two, I mean, for district, is maybe next week we might have some team hopping.
Oh man,
so
not good. We're officially at the halfway point in this moto. 15 minutes left, and you can get something from your local store. I don't know what. You can get water
I think it's time
from
for
your
our top
local
20
Kroger.
rundown here.
Oh my god.
Out front.
The fact that nobody mentioned the cursor is absolutely insane on your guys' part.
Yeah. So out front we have Alexis Leclerc 12 seconds up on the rest of the field.
It's totally not anyone else's fault, by the way. Just want to point that out. Yeah, Leclerc, I mean, he's still got half this moto and a bigger gap than I think Jay-Z's got to dead last.
Yeah. Frank Jackson P2 looking really good on that Nami ride. Cocroft P3. What a ride for him these first 15 minutes. Seth Carr has fought his way through the pack and is sitting P4, running as 2:16. That's his third straight lap at 2:16 or faster. So he is on rails. Siebel in fifth on that district designs, and then Payson Johnson P6.
Dude,
No
so
Bendis
again,
seven.
Payson's gone backwards again. I mean, that's God, he
Another
was
leg,
just
223
P4.
last lap.
I don't
Bendis.
think you could look this good and struggle that bad.
Okay,
Did- Did Siebel just let him by?
I mean, there's no point in fighting it. You're just gonna get past him again when he crashes. I feel like Siebel's just trying to do the smart thing here. He knows he's not battling him.
15% will not save me, or 15 minutes will not save me 15% or more. Carlos cannot save me anything, except maybe getting some numbers on a bike. That's all I gotta say. No
Anyways.
Bendis though.
P7.
On the Temecula ride,
Looking good.
looking like he's off track and getting passed by Castellaneta. there.
BAC. Like I said, Bendis P8, correction. BAC P7. Heilman in
He
ninth.
might have something to say
Oh.
about that. He went for the 3. Oh my God!
Wow.
He got
They
it.
are battling. Yeah,
got
wow.
the
What a
spot.
line there by
That was-
Bendis. Inside outside option lines.
Unbelievable. That was kind of impressive to see him pull off. And Siebel
Wow.
just ahead. But oh no!
Whoa!
Castellaneta! Oh!
Down.
Castellaneta stays up. Joe Slow showing some shade to the Nexus team. Hopefully, I mean,
I
hopefully
didn't
no
say a
one around
word,
here
but
kno-
you know,
yeah.
I guess rent free. Anyways, Heilman 9th, Xander Brion 10th out of jail.
T-Lane.
T-Lang 11th. He fallen back out of points at one point. So good ride. Cade into 12th. Pablo
Pablo
Vial
Vial.
13th. Dino Cooper Hunt 14th.
Oh, no.
Trevor Burns 14th actually.
Hunt
Dino.
slips back. He's
It's
not going to lose another spot. But
And our
Turley-
first sight of the majestic Spencer Turley in P16.
What is up, my
Pilsner
dude?
back to
Pilsner.
17th. Wheeling to 18th, Gerst in 19th, and Seth Shirley battling Kyle Boardman for P20. Wow, what a rundown it has been.
Hey, Jay-Z checkup. We can get that for you guys. B-Lars, he's putting on a charge. Wish he sent me his stuff. Taylor Bell, I mean, God, where is...
Oh, must have had a
Back
mechanical.
up front. Oh, Sis Leclerc. Frank Jackson. And here we go. We got some battles here. Cocroft. He's going to have to fight for his life to keep this third place because he's got two fast charging riders and pacing up the inside of Seth Carr. So here we go. Payson. What does he have if he gets this outside and gets the 3? He goes a little deeper just to get the spot. So here we go. Does he get it?
The G spot.
Oh!
I mean, if you're a Payson fan, this has to be the most
This is-
infuriating, ride you've ever seen from him. He is the fastest dude on the track, but he can't stay up to save his life.
Splax, we do not have dono alerts on. I thought I set that up. I may have set that up on the other one that was blocking the time, actually. So, oh, Cocroft. They split a lap.
Payson down again.
Disconnects?
Payson disconnects.
Dude, points on the table. I mean, you take them as you can get them.
Yeah, me and Payson the same for real, huh?
We got a $2 dono Orabomb. Watch Seth Orabomb car. All right. I mean, we got the $2. Split between the 3 of us. I don't know how that'll go over. Did I pass Car? Where is Car sitting? I passed Car. My God.
I got taken out approximately 48 times. That shit was crazy.
There he is, Seth Carr. My goodness. I was there. I'm an idiot. Holy shit. All right. Seth Carr, though. We got $2 to show this man. Let's make it worth every cent here. Speece in chat saying Seth Carr gave it to him. Gave him the business? Noah? Noah business? So Frank Jackson just ahead. So the fight for P2 is not over. Jackson had a pretty substantial gap over Seth Carr. And Carr has done nothing but claw his way up into just extra points here. He wants to be in this title fight, and this is a way to do it. Start your round 1. I mean, not looking the greatest, but absolutely making charges, and then taking the Jason Anderson line for a brief moment in time.
There's one name I just realized we don't have on the track tonight. Where's Colby Eaglin?
Oh, number 24, not here.
Pulling a Cooper Webb, winning the Supercross title, saying, if I don't get 50K likes, I'm not racing, and I guess he didn't hit it.
Yeah, but that'd be like then Chase Sexton not showing up for Paula either. I mean, you got 1 and 2 in Supercross not showing up to round 1.
Yeah, crazy things. Well, I think Carter had, he signed up. I think he just...
He did more. He definitely did more than I think England did. But battle is on here for podium, for more podium spots. P2, Frank Jackson, just trying to maintain here. What are lap times looking like last time around? I mean, Jackson had a really bad lap, obviously a fall-off crash running a 23 to Seth Carr's 18, or at least a tip over. Not maybe a fall-off, but Speed saying Colby is SX only. That is a crazy contract to have as a sim pro. But Alexis Leclerc, the gap's closing a little bit on Leclerc. 19 seconds. Obviously, you don't have to do much. Only just over 7 minutes plus 2 laps remaining. But there we go. Seth Carr making the move into P2. Let's see if he can start eating away a little bit more. See what happens here as that fight continues. Cocroft, right as we go to him, gets passed by Seabolt going down. rough crash to have in that section. Fairly flat, mind you, but he's only going to lose one spot. And Cade Matherly is the next rider. Actually, not flat. There is a gnarly braking bump there, as we saw Matherly hit it. T-Lane got a battle of Castellaneta here. The two Triumph riders, number 5 and 22. It's like watching Dungeon Reed go after it here, but just on some British bikes. Putting on here for Phil's is Castellaneta, doing more than his other teammate on the 138. I mean, kind of what we expected, though. Gotta expect these guys to show up there. Could have been AM's champ teammate. But
I saw Kobe Egan say he got 2 home late to run his lap. So
Carr and Jackson are going back at it. Carr does not have this thing sealed down yet. It's 22 points versus 20 here. So those 2 points early in this championship and a lapper is going to separate the two. Who is that, the 64? So gets out of the way, but not soon enough. Bum deal there for Frank Jackson on that Nami ride. And Siebold, big gap there. So not a lot of action here in the front of the field. And looking back, it's pretty spread out until you get to Pilsner. So definitely,
I mean,
250s eventful, 450s, it's got some spark.
if I'm Seth Carr, though, I mean, he has to think he can run down Leclerc here. I mean, there was probably a point in this mode he was like at least 15 down. He's cut down to 7. There's
Yeah,
probably
Leclerc,
still a good 4 to go.
I mean, Leclerc 2 seconds slower last lap too, so 2 seconds is quite a bit. I know you're leading, you're just trying to maintain, but when you're Seth Carr and you're pushing towards the front and you got your mechanic telling you that you're 2 seconds faster than the guy leading a lap, you're just going for it at this point. There's nothing left to lose.
Absolutely.
I mean, the worst you can do is third at this point. There's a big enough gap from Frank Jackson to Siebold that it's not going to cost you too much. As we go back to Matherly and Cocroft here, the Twizy and Evolve riders going at it. 2 blue bikes. Hopefully this
It's a good battle here.
Yeah, hopefully this battle amounts to something pretty good as we get into lap traffic just ahead of them. Looks like we got a BPC ride just ahead of them. They're getting into lapping.
The lapper. Probably Damon.
I believe that was Damon. Yes, that was Damon Evans. So Cade able to navigate those sections pretty well, pulling a gap on Cocroft. That section, that outside's getting pretty gnarly here. And just...
Absolutely. I'm hearing word, though. Seth Carr
Oh, my God.
throws away P2. So Frank Jackson back into second.
Man,
I mean...
I said he had nothing to lose, but realistically, second place in going for Leclerc. So I think he can get Frank Jackson again. There's enough time on the clock. He's got 2.5 minutes plus 2 laps. So what, we got 3 to go? 4 to go?
Gonna be 3 to go. No. He's gonna hit it with. Oh, if he. He'll
man,
probably
if
hit
he
it with a
puts on
second to go.
steamer, yeah, it's either gonna be 3 or 2 to go. So here we go,
This- I mean,
Leclerc.
Frank, Seth Carr. I mean, there's still a small chance, but I think if you're Leclerc, if you just put in even just 2 clean ones and just have like a lap to go, where you can just coast it in.
No, and running up front with a 10-second lead, he can easily check up 1 or 2 seconds before crossing the line.
Absolutely. So that'll be it. But the mind, that sometimes that messes with you too, because you got 2 to go, then you go from being right now he's a legs in a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely chance having that comfortability, the buffer. So this track it's looking like a war field in this 450 moto versus the 250 moto. I don't know if that's just me here, Chef, but it's looking pretty gnarly out here right now.
Yeah, this track is destroyed. I mean, these guys started searching for lines about 15 minutes in. So it's definitely cool to see.
11
Just,
minutes in.
Well, some of us didn't make it 15 minutes in.
I
Some
made
would
it
say-
18.
Some would
I
say
think.
15 minutes is maybe even too long.
18, that reminds me of another thing you did for 18 years. Seth Carr, though, all over the back of Frank
There we
Jackson.
go, Jackson. He's
I
gonna
fucking
have
hate Luke Scheffler. I
all he can handle is Seth Carr going up the
Around
inside.
the
Carr's gonna have
outside.
the preferred line. Down the hill, who's gonna have the preferred line here though?
Come
Carr
on,
hits
Detank.
the
inside
lurk.
so fast.
Absolutely. I mean that
oh,
is
the tank. No.
the outside line is 4 250s, but Seth Carr
It's not even
just-
that. It's just how rough it is to get to that inside, but Carr's riding like he's on a highway to get to it.
The tank coming back.
The tank
The
is not
tank
done
is-
though.
The
He's
tank
reloading
is,
and he's gonna send another shell here.
Yeah. I mean, they're out here at World War II right now. Look at this track. Unbelievable. And Leclerc, here we
Up
go.
front, let's see.
5 seconds. He's not checking up. 3 to go. Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
3 to
3
go.
laps remaining.
My timing shows 3 to go. He crossed within a second.
Yeah, that was incredible. So Seth Carr is going to have to hold off Frank Jackson for an additional lap.
Or he has an additional lap to go and try to catch Leclerc because he was 2 seconds faster again last lap.
And Cade Matherly is putting on a charge for 4th. He's
Wow,
not
I
done.
mean, we were saying this race was boring, but it's starting to heat up here with 3 to go.
Yeah, action in the backfield here. I mean, Matherly, your regional champ, showing these 450 boys that he don't just mean business in half a series. He's going to be here with the big boys all season long. Oh my gosh. He killed a little kid. There was a child
he's-
standing there.
I think I saw Ryder DeFrancesco do that this past weekend at
I
Glen
was
Helen.
about to say, I think his rear brake just snapped. Wow.
Wow.
Jeremy
that's-
Siebel gets to hold on a little bit longer. And Frank Jackson still trying to put on a charge here. So
The thing is with Frank is I don't think Frank's pushing. I think he knows that he doesn't really have the pace here.
no, but the
Wow, what a
lapper just hit
lapper
the
there.
3
JR
line.
Reyes.
JR
That's JR Reyes there.
Matherly down.
Hitting the 3 on. Matherly,
Wow.
not good, because here comes Cocroft. And we don't have another battle for, gosh, some time. So, Cocroft, could he make this interesting for us? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see if that vented plate gives him some extra horsepower here to catch Matherly. If anyone watched the streams during AMS, we all know how I felt about the Evolve machines. Improvements. We made improvements for outdoors. So shout out Cocroft and the whole Evolve team.
But wow, I mean, as soon as it starts to heat up in this 450 class, it seems like it just goes right back to being just nothing.
Yeah, well, what hasn't changed? Seth Carr and Frank Jackson.
working on car though, yeah.
I have not seen a car worked on this hard since Jay-Z worked at a dealership. I mean,
That's a callback.
that is a callback.
Wow.
Hyundai
I mean,
Palisade, by the
track
way.
is
Apparently a
so
great
rough.
car.
The way that they're just able to jump through the ruts. I mean, it's like I'm watching 18 Jet Lawrences out there.
I mean, Jet Lawrence when he was 18? Jet Lawrence when he was 15, though. Anyways. Seth Carr,
Wow.
he's
Anyone know Jet Lawrence's favorite word?
word of
Can
the
I
week.
get a mic check on Jet?
That's definitely not a word we're going to be trying to slip into the broadcast. That's for sure.
Leclerc. I don't think Leclerc. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he got the whole shot
Yeah, whole shot,
and has been out front.
he's got 8.5 seconds right now. Was 10 seconds, I believe, after going through the rollers, but and now Jackson kind of losing touch here with cars. So don't know if the last half of the track is just better for him, but here we go.
I mean, it looks like I think Carr had to make a mistake because he ran a 220, and that's a lot slower than the rest of his laps have been.
Really working
he's
into
probably-
lappers here too. So let's see if let's just go back through here, see if there are any battles. Vial, Brion, Heilman, Lang, Lang and Shirley, teammates. This is the closest battle we have on track. Oh my gosh!
And it's over before it started.
T-Lang, no.
The craziest thing to me is, like, Seth Carr right now is running 11 seconds slower than his quali lap. And that just shows you the pace at which it took to top qualify.
Tryhards.
Like, he's still running
Everybody.
fast,
Oh, lap
but he
rider.
was 11 seconds fast.
Medic. My God. 2 to go. I think that was the longest lap I've ever witnessed. That felt like a really long lap, even though Leclerc ran a 2:21 that time around. My God. Or 1 to go. I said 2 to go. God. Just not having it tonight.
I don't want to say it, but it's within her legs.
Frank Jackson, he's just right there if Carr goes legs. So, and with the lappers, you kind of start having to switch up your lines, get a little uncomfortable. But yeah, Leclerc, 6 seconds. So here we go.
I think he's definitely starting to coast it in here. But it's now we're getting to the risky game. No lappers for a little bit. I think. Oh wait, Cade backed onto Jeremy Seabolt for P4, makes the pass.
Oh,
we
there
missed
we
it,
go. Matherly, if this battle though continues on, it could become an exciting one to watch here. Oh, Matherly! Unbelievable the save he just had. And he's going to fight right back to the inside and keep the spot.
I mean, wow, to
Unbelievable
make that
riding.
mistake and then still be able to push through the corner to hold the spot.
That was impressive from Matherly. I mean, absolutely could have tossed it away, let Seabolt have that one, stayed up, fought back immediately, didn't waste a second. I mean, this is why people like Jay-Z disconnect. You just
Wow,
can't do things
Xander
like
Brion
this.
just jumped onto Seth Shirley trying to make the pass for 10th. That one had to hurt. I think the red cross flag is out in the rollers before he gets up.
You know who it's not out for, though? The number
Alexis?
7.
Alexis Leghair?
Leg hair?
I don't know what this guy's got, but he
Can't
just
be
he had a
leg
nice
hair.
peaceful ride.
Yeah, can't be leg hair because this man is too slippery, just unable to be caught. First 450 moto of the 2025 season. Alexis Leclerc, moto number 1. And what a way to do it. Seth Carr off track. Frank Jackson obviously made a massive error to not be able to capitalize. Seth Carr holding down P2, Frank Jackson P3. Seabolt looking for P4 if Matherly, man, Matherly not, what a bummer. Just had that spot all to himself, made the mistake, got it right back, makes another mistake. So P4 though, how about that for another district rider? Jeremy Seabolt, P4, Matherly hanging on to stay inside the top 5. Cocroft, oh, Cocroft, better get on the throttle here. Let's see, Castellaneta, if it comes down to cuts, Cocroft to the line. And
Wow.
I believe Cocroft's going to be able to keep that one.
It'll be
Bindis
interesting to see though.
sends it. Surely he's got a decent gap over Vial here. Pablo Vial holding down the final top 10 spot. 11th, looking like Xander Brion. 12th, T-Lang thought he was doing dualies with Sunbun. 13th, Kyle Boardman. but he's got 14th of John Heilman right behind him. So let's keep an eye on this. Nope. P15 looks like Pilsner and Blakely. Oh, we got battles. We got battles back here. Jason Anderson around the outside. Anderson really taking those weeks off, and it's not looking good. Yeah, not looking good.
Wow.
Pilsner looks like he's going to try and maintain that 15th, but here comes Whelan. Whelan fighting back for the spot that he lost. He's up the inside with the scrub. Does he get him? No.
Pilsner holds on at the line. Oh, we have to see cuts. Austin A. Bear in 17th.
Alec Horn.
First pro points.
Chase
And almost
Blakely.
3. Oh, no, he got pro points.
Reed Young. Does Reed Young get points for 21st? Is that how the new points work?
We don't know yet. We think, we hope that's how it's set up in the system, but we don't know yet. But wow, no changes on cuts.
Dylan Bully Bollinger, Devin Ryan, Jet Wisdom, B. Lars, Brandon Larson, Hunter Ash, J.R. Reyes, Anthony Pichon, Caleb Hall, and I took too long. I'm sorry.
Wow, what a first moto. We had the complete opposite of the two motos, I'd say. Moto 1 250s, back and forth, mini lead changes, great battles throughout the field. 450 Moto 1. Leclerc gets it and runs away with it.
Do we still have Jay-Z? Is Jay-Z?
Yes, we
Here?
do.
All right, Jay-Z, 250s. We're getting ready again. Can we get a report on the track?
Other than almost everyone else not knowing how to ride in a straight line, really the only rough part is the bumps on the track. It is rough. The bumps are large. The ruts are bigger. It's a man's track for sure.
Wow. Definitely don't want to be out there. So happy AMS is on Sunday, so I got some time to get ready for it. But you want to walk us through your moto there, Jay-Z? What went wrong there? What happened?
Taking out on the start, taking out 3 times in the section after that, taking out more in the first lap. I think I had 1 lap without a legs, got up to 32nd, I believe. And then, yeah, no, just not good. Not good.
No bueno for Jay-Z.
No. Not good. The lag was also really bad. You guys can't see that on stream. I don't know if it's because the server's struggling, but there were guys like floating in front of me, and I couldn't see where they were going.
Yeah,
So that
we
part's
have been
pretty
hearing
rough.
there was an issue with the servers, but
Hey.
sadly, the only person who knows how to fix it is taking the season off.
Guys,
So,
congratulations to the 250 team. Their bikes finally showed up.
wow!
Got them off
Shout
the
out to
rig.
District Designs.
Got the bikes off the rigs. All the motors swapped in.
Hearing that, yes, it is updated. Points work back to 21st.
We're actually going to see a
21st.
Moto 2 start.
Wow.
Who do we have for the
Whole
whole
shot
shot?
predictions, Jay-Z. Good answer. I'm gonna go with give me Hayden Stevenson.
Hayden Stevenson. I'm going to have to go. I think
I'm
Wyatt
going Evan
Grant-
Holt.
I think
Going
Wyatt
Evan
Grant
Holt.
gets a good start here. Oh, down on the inside.
Why Grant did get the whole shot when you couldn't see last time.
Here we go. Moto number 2. Here from Paula. Revs are up. Board is sideways. Gates down. Not a great start by Grant, but he's got the inside if he can control it. That looks like the 23, Braden Tharp. Gets the
Wow,
whole
this is
shot here.
dangerous.
Thorpe no gets together with
No!
Wilczek, I think.
There goes your
That was
Moto 1
Wilczek.
winner, Wilczek. Wow, if you're Will's check, you have to be furious. You do everything right. You get a good start,
Oh,
and
man.
Braden double Big Mac Tharp crosses you up.
Oh. No good. Unbelievable. And again, to put yourself so far back so early into this moto. But how about this one?
And,
The number 52.
and Hayden Stevenson didn't learn from his teammates, running a dirty bike for the second moto.
I mean,
So
bike was dirty after Moto 1. What can you do?
I think it's the water bill here in California. It's too expensive for Nexus to pay for it.
It is expensive. Cheesecake. Cheesecake P1. That's what chat's saying. So we may,
No.
I was not going to try and butcher his last name, so we may have Ryan Cheesecake now.
I believe it's Chelsea. They call him
Chelsea?
Chew. His nickname's Chew.
Chew.
Is
All
what
right.
they call him in this.
Well, Chelsea out front here. Stevenson, dirty bike and all, he's trying to put on here. I think it's a lot of effort to have made a dirty bike, and I guess, you know, results in each rider having a 1 gigabyte pack, but whatever. Who cares?
Well, you know,
I
that's
don't.
because there's a dirty beta too. So,
You suck.
well, you know,
Anyways.
there's also vinted, non-vinted. Anyways, we'll keep going.
All right, so
I digress.
Splack's saying it is Cheesecake, so I guess I'll just call him Cheesecake this moto. Braden Tharp, though, P3 after the big mistake off the start. Caden Speck, 4. Sully, 5. Jack Mark changed his number. So,
Was probably threatened by RF officials, if I had to assume. Wow,
oh,
Caden Speck down out of 4th,
Speck,
all
not
on his
good.
own.
So that's going to put Grant, who got closed off, that's going to give him another spot. Padani, Ortiz, Kafa, and Branson. Oh, no. Who's that down?
Fraud.
Padani. Not good for the 35. So I believe that puts Caden Speck now into, no, Cody Branson's still P10. Ben Neroda.
I need to pull up the Moto 1 results on my phone. I'm trying to figure out like who did well and what. I got to figure this out.
So let's take a look back up front. Cheesecake.
Wow, Stevenson was down. I put Sully into 3rd.
Was Stevenson down? Oh man, another rider down. I think that was Grant. Grant was down off the side of the track. So, man, spots just everywhere for everyone. You get a spot. You get a spot. Didn't know Oprah was out here, but living large here in sunny Paula, California. A brisk 122 degrees. Down goes Jack Mark. Deserved. Luke Sullivan. Followed by now Killian Ortiz, Ben Kafa, Ben Nerona, Cody Branson, Jackson Vick. Man, we got riders on riders. Caden Speck. Here comes Wilczek. We got a big group here. Again, Carlos Crew not even running numbers here today. We got jersey numbers, but no bike numbers. A slide out there in the back. Cody Branson, bunch of whips. We got, I think, Triley's going.
I believe it's crazy work to trash talk another team when you can't even put numbers on your bikes, but you know that's besides the point.
Egregious.
This battle is heating up. I mean, we have Wilczek, your Moto 1 winner here. Snyder, who's fast. Cash Woods, I think, had a good Moto 1.
He did. Cash Woods, a great Moto 1, and he's fighting. I mean, he's fighting his
That's
way
right, P2.
from 9th. Yeah.
So 1st and 2nd, 7th and 8th in Moto 2.
So here we go. These are your what could have been your overall guys, and
They're just battling to get into the
top 5. Yeah, fighting for those double-digit gap points. Oh, Woods, he's got Branson kind of slowing him up just ahead of him. Branson, throttles on the left, and Cash Woods grabbed too much of it.
Wow.
Throttle's on the right. Definitely throttle is on the right.
It's good. It looked like Cody Branson was riding with it on the left in front of him. I think.
Unbelievable!
Wow.
Gets into into Grant. Grant's stuck at the top. Oh, and Chef, I was talking about that with the 450s, that top roller. If you get the front end over, it's so easy to do. Just get the power down to the rear, wheelie over, and it's set sail for the night. And Cash Woods, man, first guy we've seen do it, and it's
We
in
gotta
the
look up
250
front
class.
though. We're up to Tharp is trying to make a move. He's cut
Oh,
the gap down to
cheesecake.
half a second.
Here we go, the number 23. Prime Chase Sexton, what does he have for the 52? If anything,
wouldn't-
because Chauncey just,
Looking good.
yeah, you get the start, you put yourself in the right spot, you can kind of manage.
Chelsea's fastest lap last moto was a 20.6.
Oh, Tharp
His
down.
only lap this moto
Braden
is a
Tharp down.
17.9.
And here comes Sully, your SMX champ last year, your 450 SMX champ, just made the move.
Wow. Luke Sullivan, I believe Braden Tharp right now. I mean, the overall's in the air, but I think that he has it with a 2-3, but or a 3-3 it would look like, but I mean, not what you want to be. You want to control it.
Oh,
And Sully's gonna
Nerona.
throw the lead. Sully's gonna throw second away.
No, Sully hung on.
Wow.
Corrals
I
that
mean,
one back, stays in front of
They're
Tharp.
just
Ortiz and Nerona are going after it. Wilczek's just behind all of this, sitting and waiting, hoping these guys all make mistakes.
if you're Ryan Cheesecake Chelsea, I mean, you're just loving life right now. You should have a clean track, nothing in front of you. Everyone else is just fighting tooth and nail for position.
Sully, Tharp, still going after it. Here comes Tharp. Clean run over the roller. Trying to
I
make
don't know,
sure
Cheesecake's got that spicy, but Ryan Chelsea out front, absolutely shredding.
I mean, like I said, his fastest lap last moto was a 20. He's already run 2 laps at 17.1 and faster. I mean, it's just what happens. You get the lead, you get comfortable, and the pace just comes. It doesn't make
comes
sense.
everywhere.
Fastest rider
And
on
we're
track
gonna be on
currently, though,
Instagram.
Max Wilczek, P6. He's going for it, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he's absolutely charging right now, Jay-Z. He has got these guys right where he wants them. And again, one little slip, he's right there. This could
Nerona.
end up being really good. Unbelievable. I don't know if you guys saw Ortiz at the top of the screen throwing down on the top of that jump. I mean,
That's just how Killiam does it. He is loose.
that is insane. Here comes Wilczek up the inside. Here we go. Split options. Nerona, does he have anything to fight back? He's going to have to slot back in behind Ortiz. Ortiz down to the inside. Nerona's got the inside line here. Can't make it work, but Wilczek. Oh, Triley's. Unbelievable. Here we go.
Oh, being
Nerona!
down.
Down goes Nerona.
Wow.
That was a big one for him. And a big one for Wilczek because that just puts him right on the heels of Ortiz.
I believe that gives the overall 2 Wilczek as it stands. But Wilczek isn't satisfied with that.
No,
He
you got to
needs this
get as
spot.
many points as you can here. It's round 1. Coming out of here with a big points gap. I mean, that is just absolute bragging rights. A little bit of comfort in case you get a track that you don't like.
Start making the move on Luke Sullivan. Oh, Luke cuts back
Oh,
underneath.
Sully! Oh, Sullivan! Tries cutting off the line. He did it. Maybe not ideal in the eyes of Tharp, if you got to think about it. I mean, didn't have to run him in that aggressive, but did it regardless.
Hey, racing's racing. And, I mean, Sullivan is a vet. I mean, like you said, he's a 450 SMX champion, so he knows how to hold on to spots.
Oh, but here
And he's
comes
gonna do
Tharp
everything he
down the
can for this.
inside. Unbelievable the battle we got here. I mean, Sully throwing it. Tharp throwing it down the inside. Here we go. A little bit of a brake tap there. Who's going to get the rear wheel down to the ground first? Sullivan still holding on, pushing Tharp out wide into a spot he doesn't want to be, especially going up
Oh
this
my
hill.
goodness, Sully.
Wow.
Oh my.
Holds
What
on to
a
it. Almost
run.
ended it all.
I
Oh,
think
and
Tharp's having
Tharp.
to take a little mental
Yeah, Tharp
pass
was
here.
not good through that
He's got to
corner.
regroup and figure it out.
He loved the
Anyways,
bike
Will's
quite a
check up
bit.
the inside right behind. I mean, the battles just don't stop.
Here we go, Ortiz. What does he have for him? Oh,
Wow.
man.
I mean, it's just there's so much action on the track we can't even see all of it.
Here we go, back
This is-
downhill. And the next guy they got behind them is Nerona, and Nerona is what, 7
Battling with
seconds off?
Branson.
He's 7 seconds
Oh,
off,
no,
though.
Yeah,
He's got
I was
Schneider.
talking about the.
Snyder behind him. And here's Branson with Grant.
That's the one I was talking about there. Yeah, this is a great battle here too.
Oh, Branson cuts the front wheel off of Grant. You know Grant's not going to like that. Takes him down, but puts himself off track. That's going to give Dylan Roper the spot, as well as Ben Kafa.
Wow.
Oh, and down
I
goes
mean, yeah.
Roper. The 238 goes down. Adam Home. Shout out Home. Dropping back down to the 250s. Running 17. He's looking like Savachi here today.
Wow.
I mean, this is just a.
Let's just
No, they're
hope
on
he
hundreds. I
finishes
was
the
gonna say
moto.
they're on triumphs, but this moto, we're only 10 minutes in, and this has already had way more action than the 450 moto one had, and it's an entire 30-minute, moto. So this is just
Grant slipping up
unbelievable
there a
stuff.
little bit too. I mean, Atom on the cheap gas ride. Jay-Z, how about that for cheap gas? What a debut to make.
Looking a lot more like VP race fuel out there with this performance.
And not sure what VP is. I'm not a fan. Racers that win poured
Yes.
in.
P2 Tharp is back onto Sully, and this battle is one that we want to be watching.
Oh yeah, Tharp is currently sneak dissing right behind Luke Sullivan.
Sully absolutely railing that outside again, but look at
Tharp ripped it harder.
Unbelievable
Oh my
run by
goodness.
Tharp. He took a lap. He regrouped.
This battle, I mean, Sully is railing these ruts as hard as he can, and Tharp is just still going faster.
Oh,
just
big
doesn't make
mistake from
sense.
Sully. He's off track.
Sully off the track. Tharp through for second. He took a
Now, does
handoff
Sully have a
last lap,
response?
licked the Big Mac sauce off his thumb, and said, "Time to get to it, ladies and gentlemen." He's
Man,
there, P2.
He wanted all of Luke Sullivan, and he absolutely got it this lap. Here we go. He's got to maintain, though. Hashtag JB
Inside,
maintain.
outside.
Oh, Luke Sullivan going for it around the outside. Oh my goodness, look at that
Unbelievable run.
drive.
Sully,
Wow.
what a leap. Unbelievable. Gets the
Oh
spot
my
back.
goodness.
Launches the table. Oh, gosh.
This might be the greatest outdoor battle we've ever seen.
This is insane.
Braden
This is
Tharp.
for second.
Braden Tharp needs to get his get back. You cannot take that level of disrespect.
No,
Yeah,
especially
me
after how
personally,
good-
there's no
Look
way I'm
at
taking that.
Sully.
And he gets it
Oh.
back.
Sullivan off track.
That's the problem. It leaves the door open.
Oh,
You
my
can't pass
gosh.
someone like that and then leave the door open.
No, he went
I'm
all
t-
the way outside too. I
am totally
take that
fine,
line.
guys, if these guys just keep doing this. I'd love to see it. Can we
Real
get
quick, going
16 plus
back.
2 more of this?
Coming back, we got Wilczek. Oh, this is gonna tighten up Ortiz on the Twizzy ride. Let's talk
Great
about
ride
the
for
reffing.
Killiam.
The
Great
reffing
ride.
gear. This is some good gear. Obviously, we can't see it to its full extent, unfortunately. But T-John and Reffin putting together some heat here for outdoors.
You got- Yeah, just an absolute thing. One name that we haven't been mentioning a lot of back in P15, Logan Leitzel. Just not looking good. He qualified really well, but he just has been able to put it. I don't think we
Oh.
had the 2022
Home.
AMA Innit Esports Race Factor Gaming Champion back on the sticks
And a
the
home
same
down.
way he was.
Yeah, home went down. Padani here chasing down Jackson Vick on the no number machine.
Yep. And then behind them, Jet Lawrence's favorite sim player, Isaiah Dickerson, holding it down.
I thought you were gonna say Jack Mark.
Same difference.
Wow. Isaiah Dixon riding for team I Make 3D Models. Nice, good to know.
It's a solid team.
If you're looking for any 3D models, go ahead and
Honestly,
hit
a
him
name
up
I
as they
haven't heard in
pass a
while.
downed Logan Leitzel.
Leitzel, yeah. So home Got Dickerson. He's got Dixon all behind him.
Thomas Wilcox making the move on Logan Leitzel.
Guys,
Didn't have that on my 2025 bingo
Wilcox.
card.
Wilcox, Dickerson. They write themselves unbelievable.
Yeah, no,
Leitzel was not gonna be
Logan,
denied.
Logan said, don't even fucking think about it, pal.
That was big dick if I've ever seen it, Leitzel.
Large wiener.
Huge.
Huge.
Jack Atlin. He's gotta start pushing forward here on that number 42.
The two AMS riders, Noah Jans and Dylan Roper, going at it, both making their pro debut here today.
Yeah, good for both of them. I mean, Jans at least has the 215 on a stock bike compared to D-Rope. Nothing. But Cody Wells, swap moto rider, the 239, looking good here on the Yamaha. Trying to make a charge as well. He was... Oh!
He's down.
Yeah,
That's a
not
big one.
looking great. Not looking great. Let's go back up to the front of the field here. You got Grant, Kafa, and Vic going at it. See if we got... Oh, looks like we had a battle. Oh my goodness. They will not leave each other alone.
No, but they both lost second to Max Wilczek.
Oh, big time. But, I mean, what do you expect? These two are going at it. They're dicing each other up. You got to do what you can for second place points.
This battle that they have, I mean, this might create generational beef.
Here we go.
Oh,
Sully
my
is just
goodness.
loose on the sticks. Let's just talk about that.
He is somehow
Absolutely
loose, but completely in control at the same time.
throwing that Triumph machine around.
He's
oh,
down.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Sully
that's a
with
big one.
that was a big one.
Yeah, that's big.
Oh,
Now
Ash's
Rich Snyder
medical
coming
crew
through.
is absolutely sprinting.
Ilya Ortiz trying to make the move.
Maybe three.
Sullivan cuts
No.
it
And we
off.
have Snyder into third. So I thought it was going to be, I mean, who?
Snyder in the fourth.
Snyder into fourth? Oh,
Has anyone
Wilczek.
seen
I'm
Stats
so
Guy
sorry.
recently?
I
Need to check my DM.
Wow.
Meanwhile, though, out front, gone. Ryan Cheesecake Chelsea on the equal value pork ride. I mean, who would have thought?
Is that
Now
what it
I don't have
stands for?
I don't have the stats, but it stands for Evolution Power Sports, but they be changing the name
I
all the
prefer
time.
Equal Valley Pork. That's
That's
great.
just what the streets told me the name was. I don't know.
But I'm
Oh, we
looking
believe the
here.
streets?
I don't believe he has ever led a lap. Yet he's led every lap of this moto, and he's up 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, we all talked about coming into this round how no one had anything for Ryan Cheesecake. I mean, that was the word around the whole paddock.
What paddock?
There were some rumblings about a certain pastry item dominating Paula.
Oh no,
and I didn't.
Wilczek. Wilczek tosses away second. Sorry to interrupt you there,
Yeah,
Chef.
I think Wilczek might have had a big one. That's a long ways to end up off the track there.
Especially after the rollers. Not good.
According to Doug, MX Bikes, normally anyone with MXB in their name, I won't take it for anything, but said he led a lap or two at Hangtown last year.
Yes, and I would expect him to know as Chelsea is a bikes guy. So, shout out to the bikes community helping us out. So yes, he has led 2 laps. I know he's never won a moto though. No, that one.
Sully,
But,
he's got Ortiz right here. So that Twizzy ride doing justice for T-John, putting on for Ice Spice.
Hell yeah.
Ben Arona, District Designs rider, throwing
Oh,
down.
Cheesecake getting loose out front, hopping over every single rut in the corner.
You got to do
This
what
is
you
one of
gotta
those
do for
things I'm
clear
telling
track.
you. When you get out front, you feel like you can do anything you want. You can hit any line, and if that line happens to be all 4 ruts at once, you can do that.
I would just like to say thank you to Stats Guy for being in chat to let us know that Chelsea did lead 4 laps last year.
4 laps last year. Thank you, Stats.
That is more laps than Jay-Z
Tharp
has led
went
this
down
year.
again.
Oh my gosh, Snyder. That's a straight drop off on that side, buddy. Can't do that.
Yeah, I believe Chelsea's leads back up to 20 seconds.
Back down to 17 and what? I mean,
But
they are.
If you round up, it's 20.
I mean, this could be the breakout ride for
gosh.
Ryan Chelsea. Then we never see him. You know, he turns out to be a title contender. Or this could be just a one-time thing.
Yeah, this
But,
could just be a burst of flames. Who knows?
but I'll tell you
I mean,
what,
sometimes
he looks
you
good.
guys. Sometimes, oh, wheel check.
And
All right.
Oh, battle. Big battle. Ortiz made his way around Luke Sullivan, and Sullivan has got Nerona breathing down his neck. So the Honda.
Oh, Cheesecake is kind of losing it up front. I don't know if it's the roughness or the fact that he's led half a moto. It's getting to him, but getting a little loose out there.
Right now, things are getting loose between this battle here. This is all for fourth. I mean, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is not too far off. So here we go.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching this lead, and every corner it
Oh.
goes to, that lead is dwindling
Oh.
fast.
Oh, Sullivan, big mistake. Big mistake from Sully. That's going to allow Nerona to go by. And looking back out to the lead, yeah, it's down to 11 seconds. So, I mean, he lost the fall off by not falling off.
Oh, we need to go back
That's-
to this battle for fourth.
Here we go.
This-
Sully. Get the power down to the ground here on
Oh,
that. On the Triumph. Here we go.
Dryly with a fourth
Unbelievable.
one in the bag.
Here we go.
I mean,
Oh, Sully 2 for 1 BOGO? Nope, never mind. He gets
No,
neither of them.
he makes a big
Uh-uh.
mistake there. He got a lot of
Okay.
airtime, but here comes Nerona around the outside.
Oh
He's gonna
my
square
God.
back up, go
Oh,
inside.
Sully.
Sully gets a,
wow.
oh man, makes a big mistake there. Gets closed off by Ortiz.
Oh, the last time I saw
Nerona-
this many guys this close together, I was at Ram Ranch. This is incredible.
And here comes
There's-
Sullivan back up the hill. Here we go. To the inside.
3 riders, not a single one of them
Oh,
went a straight
dude,
line.
it's-
Tries to close the door, they
Ortiz.
both go down.
Unbelievable. Ortiz stays up. I don't know if I like the track re-entry.
Where's
that was-
Villapoto?
I retired. He's drinking a beer. He is 1 beer,
Wow.
What?
2 beers.
What?
Snyder.
Anyway,
Snyder down.
wow.
Unbelievable.
Killian
just as we cut
Ortiz.
to him.
You know,
So
I don't want to say just because he's French, but that's a dirty move. You know, and I
And-
don't know what they teach over there in Europe, but that's not how we race
English.
here.
Typically it's English, but
Yeah. So
he's got a whole lot
They
of
need to
ramp
look at that.
behind him. So from one aggressive rider to the next, it's just
Killiam's actually the only French person I like, so I'm going to shout out to Killiam.
oh,
he's
Chelsea down with the lead. Chelsea
No.
down.
Cheesecake!
no way. He has
Oh,
let every lap.
Tharp's
Here we
going to
go.
make the move!
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, Cheesecake,
thought-
no!
I thought he was gonna hop back
No.
on in front of Tharp. I thought he was gonna hold him
Cheesecake.
off. He does not. He has led every
Oh.
lap of this moto until lap 11 with
Oh my goodness.
6.5 minutes left plus 2.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. Scheffler, can we black flag Tharp? I want the win for Cheesecake.
That's,
Whoa.
That's egregious. That's
20 bucks.
biasy. We cannot be doing that.
All
Anyway,
right, chat, you heard it here first. If you want Chelsea to win this, $20.
that was a joke. Do not
Right.
pay me money.
$20.
No, you don't have to pay $20 to our guy chef here. Just $20 donation, please.
But as of right now, Tharp on a 3-1, Will's check on a 1-3, Chelsea on
man.
a 17-2.
So
Yep.
if Wilczek
Wait,
can
wait,
get a
Hold
pass.
on, my phone's ringing. The streets are calling. Max Wilczek said he has something to say about this because he is catching these guys.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this is going to be for his overall, right? This is his overall hopes right here. He's got to get Chelsea.
This is to make it out the hood for Max. He's going for it.
The red plate, I mean, you're going to have 2 red plates if it stays like this, but you want that sole possession. You want to go into Hangtown with your thing swinging.
What?
I mean, if you're Will's check too, I mean, you know what Tharp did to you to start this moto.
Good night, Max.
Wow. I mean, Chelsea, he's done a good job bouncing back, but I just don't understand how you can.
Yeah, nope. Splash with a good point in chat saying he want his thing swinging. Don't we
Don't
all?
we all? No?
Wow. Huh? What?
Huh? There we go. We got just over
This
4.5
this
minutes
stream
left on the
sucks.
clock.
This stream's terrible. Oh goodness.
Braden Tharp holding on.
Oh, Gia
Caden-
and Sully going at it with Maverick Snyder right behind him.
Oh, we ought Griant.
Sully
Here
saw
we
those
go.
pics of Ashley before the race, and he's all
That is
ready to go.
insane. That is a kid's mother, man.
It's a compliment. I'm complimenting her work. It's what she did for a living, man. Come on now.
All right, all right. Here we go.
Nice lady, Ashley Grant. Why it's
Oh,
down.
Grant takes out Sullivan, and that's going to
Oh.
force Snyder to make a mistake.
Lord.
And
Chaos.
Sully,
Consuming everywhere.
Mike Sullivan making moves. Mike P. Sullivan. But right now, Wilczek.
I believe his name is actually Robert.
That is
Wilczek
true.
has the points lead, sole possession, and the overall here at Paula. If he can
Yeah,
hang
Max
on.
Wilczek also made the move on Ryan Cheesecake. Cheesecake back to third. Let's see if he can hold on to that podium spot for the
So-
second moto. But that's going to give Max Wilczek the overall and the points lead heading into Hangtown.
Yeah, 1-2. I mean, that's good looking on the points docket, without a doubt. If he can go
Almost as
1-1,
good looking. Never mind. Never mind.
almost as good looking as none of the women that Jared Gummison messages. Anyways,
Wow. Wow.
it's okay. We don't have a lot of viewers. Braden Tharp leading this thing. Chelsea. Oh, big mistake from Chelsea. So he's got Nerona closing up.
Yeah,
He's-
Cheesecake better get it the fuck together, man. He's going to lose third place.
Yeah, he's on his way back, and that is no good. Sully, big gap from Sully to Nerona. I honestly thought Nerona had a guy behind him, but that was just a lapper trying to absolutely shaft him. So, try and find a battle back here. Jack Mark, he's got Killian
Max
Ortiz.
is catching Braden Tharp.
Max is catching Tharp. Max is catching Tharp. Unbelievable. Splack saying Cheesecake deploying the cruise ship sized anchor couldn't be, I'm not going to say further from the truth, but that's just, it is what it is right now, because Nerona is within a fall off, which again is crazy considering Cheesecake had a fall off gap with the lead. How many laps ago? 4 laps ago?
This has been.
Oh,
I mean, but if you are Cheesecake, you have to understand. I mean, he didn't come in here with the expectation of winning, so this is still a great ride for him.
absolutely a great ride. But Luke, it is heating up, you guys. Tharp has Wilczek closing in. Again, we got just under a minute and a half. We got a minute 15 plus 2 laps left on the clock,
mean,
and
just
Wilczek
to-
is closing.
Just to put it into reference, something Tharp would be familiar with, this is about the gap between the first drive-through window and the second drive-through window at McDonald's. This is closing up, Trevor.
Unbelievable. He made the payment, and the order is coming. He's getting the wrong
Let's
order.
just hope they don't tell him to pull around and park at a stall. Wilczek getting loose.
There we go. He was 3 seconds slower last lap. So, Wilczek, he's got the lines. He's got this thing figured out.
Oh,
If-
looks like he's already made up the time from that mistake.
I mean, it's like Tharp's sitting at the... He's still sitting there ordering right now. He's got to get going. There's a line forming behind him. He's got to go.
I mean, use the mobile app, order ahead, right?
dude, it's just nuggies.
Jeez.
You always get the 10-piece.
Nah,
You guys
he's a
got a
big man
problem.
guy.
You guys need to understand. Tharp doesn't go there anymore. He only
Oh,
door
Wilczek.
dashes. So, Wilczek.
Even easier.
I
You
mean,
just
he's
order your
ripping.
last.
Order
Here we
again.
go. Lap time
Oh,
this time
Lapper.
around. Lapper
Oh,
Here we go.
Lord.
coming around the line.
Two
A
to go.
220 to a 219. So just a second faster, but Wilczek again still closing up.
Second faster with 2 laps to go and a 2-second gap. It's going to get close if it stays like this.
Here we go. The fight is on. Again, this does nothing as far as the red plate goes going into Hangtown. This is absolutely all for bragging rights. Wilczek, does he have the will to get this thing done with a 1-1?
Does he have the will? Check that, Trevor.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Hooray! All right, they don't all land. They don't all land. We're trying.
Tharp pulls it back out to 3 seconds. I mean, this.
They got a lapper between them as well. Wilczek almost seems
lapper
to
loose.
maybe have backed it down, maybe not fully, but look to take that.
Max is flying.
He definitely
I'm
took that
loving
long
Max's
section
line
easy.
choice. He is somehow avoiding all the bumps and riding the berms perfectly. This lap
There we
rider
go.
in a terrible spot.
Oh no. And is that Cody Wells? It is. No, Cody. We gotta move.
Team tactics, bunching.
Here we go. Here we go. Wilczek clears Wells. Who's that just ahead of Wells? Looks to be the... Trying to get a read. 215.
Wow, what a line from Wilczek. Gained a second in that
my
one corner
goodness.
alone.
Here we go. Tharp, a little bit of a bobble coming out of that corner.
my.
Easy to do. This track is looking absolutely insane right now. And the gap, it's within a tire length. Here
It's
we go.
nothing.
No,
There's
the
a Big
hands are
Mac between
touching.
them. Come on, Fly Guy.
Here we go, Wilczek. What does he have for him? He loses a little bit of ground here. Got to create some separation, some breathing room. Think about where he's going to make an attack. Through the finish line section. Who's going to scrub it harder? Dooley's.
Oh my
White
goodness.
flag is
Doolies
out, boys.
again.
Here we go.
We just got dual doolies.
Bootsy, $5 for Panda Express being rubber. I absolutely hate the diss to Panda Express. Here comes Wilczek.
What a
he
re-entry there
followed
by
the
the
lapper.
100 machine.
Unbelievable. Follows. I don't know who that is, the number one.
Ryan Rich. That was Ryan Rich.
Don't know why he's running the number one, but here comes Wilczek.
100.
He's got to be pissed.
Shout out to Bootsy for the $5 dono.
He slipped a little bit. Wilczek. Half a lap in it. Here we go. This is what we wanted to see here from round one. This is just the start of the season.
Whoa!
Absolutely sent it into the face of the double. Round the outside. Beautiful run.
Oh my goodness. These guys are going for it.
Honestly, remember, Wilczek gained a second
Oh,
at the
no
bottom of
mistakes.
this next hill, but he has
Yes.
information there.
Around the outside. Oh my goodness.
You got a new leader. Wilczek. Half a
Come on,
lap
Fly
in it.
Guy. Hang on.
The 27 looking for a 1-1 Impala.
Oh, Tharp's going for it.
Oh, Tharp
Oh,
with
look
the
at
set
Tharp.
down the hill.
Round the outside.
Round the outside. Unbelievable.
Does he run it up the inside?
No, he wasn't close enough. They close it back
Oh.
off. 3/4
No.
Check. No.
No.
Throws it away. He's still in it though.
He had been hitting that
Unbelievable.
line so fast all moto. I was wondering the whole time how he doesn't slide out. There it was.
Tharp.
He's still got time to make a move, Trevor.
And off of cuts, this could be make or break. Here we go.
Around the
Brave
outside. Come
Tharp.
on, Max. Come
He's
on,
got
Max.
to execute. Round the outside.
He's
Here
going
it
for it.
is.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable, Brandon Thorpe. He's got
Oh.
2 tables to go. Wilczek to the win.
You're
Brandon
right.
Thorpe hits him.
My goodness. What a
Braden
freaking
Tharp.
battle, man. Holy
Unbelievable.
crap.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Not for the
And
overall,
then,
but absolutely
meanwhile,
for
we'll go
bragging
back
points.
to third. Sullivan, yeah, no, boring third. Haha.
Oh, Griant.
Wow, what a battle here, though. Another battle. I mean, this track
Narana
just...
Grant. Here we go. This is for 4th. Grant round the outside. He's not going to make it work, though.
Number 38,
Bangarona.
4th place.
Hold
Giat
on,
Rant
Grant.
closing out the
And
top 5.
Cheesecake. Unbelievable.
Cheesecake. No,
Oh.
cheesecake.
Jackson Vick, followed by Maverick Snyder, Jack Mark,
Cheesecake. What happened?
Killiam
We gotta
Ortiz,
see.
Ben Kafa, Logan Leitzel,
Wow, these
Gatlin and
overalls are gonna be
Stevenson. Here we
crazy.
go. The Nexus Rider. We're not biased at all on this one, but we got a battle to the line. Oh, they're
Stevenson
crossing each other up.
closing
Here
the door
comes
early.
Gatlin round the
Oh,
outside,
Gatlin
tops
down.
the front.
What?
Somehow he's not
Wow.
down, but he's down.
You would say the better bike there made the pass if I had to be completely
It definitely
unbiased.
doesn't look like it because Stevenson goes down and looks like his bike was pulled from the depths of someone's storage unit.
Oh, that's what happens when Stevenson rides it. P13 though, 513 for Stevenson. Gatlin,
Branson.
good for him.
A-
Branson goes
Aton.
down.
No
Adam
way,
Holm's gonna get
Aton.
Branson
No,
before the
Cody
line.
B.
Unbelievable. Adam Holm, top 15. The number
That's
17
what we like to see from Onk, for real.
moves back down. Dylan Delaire, he's looking at P17. Holtzy looking for 17.
Rough
if he can
ride for
hold
Holtzy in the
on.
second moto.
Fields,
That
if he can hold him off and Zollers. 1 corner to go. Holtzy for P18 is going to hold on the number
he looks good.
1-3. Fields, Zollers, Thomas Wilcox, Jerome Godbout, Lucas Arriagada,
yeah, I think that's how I pronounce it.
Carson Bullen, Caden Kiope, Ryan Rich overrated, D-Rope, George Consenza,
All right, boys. Time for me to
Jans,
head on. We'll be
Kane
back.
Speck, Cody Wells, Isaiah Dickerson, Trent Adams, Johnny Padani, Cash Woods. Oh, Cash Woods. Unfortunate. Wow.
Disconnect.
35th.
Laps done.
Disconnect. Yeah. Good luck to Jacob Arnbrister as we head into Moto number 2. What a race. I mean,
The 250 class is giving us all the content we need.
that was incredible. That was an incredible ride.
Question to see. I don't believe Payson Johnson is even lining up for this moto.
Oh man.
So, Payson Johnson not on the gate. However, with that being said, we still have Moto 1 winner Alexis Leclerc, Seth Carr, Tyler Lang, former champion, Seth Shirley, former 250 MX champion, Cade Madley, 250 East current champion. I mean, we have a stacked class still to race. And if they can provide some of the same fireworks that we just saw, I mean, there's no reason you shouldn't be tuned in for the second moto. Trev, what are your thoughts though going in? I mean, did you see a Max Wilczek 1-1 or my bad 1-2 performance for the red plate?
I didn't see any
in.
of that moto transpiring the way it did. That was some of the best racing I have witnessed in a very, very long time, Chef. I mean,
If you're Max Wilczek though, do you think about how you got that start right behind Tharp and then he put you down to outside the points in the second corner, and then you battle back to lose to him by half a second? I mean, if I'm Wilczek, I mean that's so much confidence.
that is all the confidence. Absolutely.
It'll
all
be
the
interesting to
confidence
see.
in the
And we are
world.
on the gate
We're
for the
trying.
moto.
We're trying. Let's see if we get there. Here we go. Revs are up. Gates down. A couple riders hit the gate. Who's going to get the whole shot here? Shirley up the inside. Shirley maintains it around the first corner. Seth Shirley with your racefactory.com whole shot. Followed by J.R. Reyes and Joseph Pilsner. 2 and 3. Seth Carr just up in P4. Sonny Spicer, where is your first moto winner?
Leclerc 15th on live timing.
Unbelievable.
1-5.
I mean, just trying to look for Frank Jackson even. He is deep, deep, deep in this field. And
Frank Jack's got a bad start that
mid-pack.
got over.
Let's get it,
Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
right where he wants to be. P16.
Big dog, dogging big. Unbelievable.
He's
But
riding
it
for the
is-
all fun, #tune in, #Phils. Any
Yeah.
other team he's on.
We're definitely not all fun anymore, but you
Phils
know
are
what?
down. Jet Wisdom down big on the uphill. Took out at least 3 riders.
Oh,
Wow.
oh man, they're still going down.
Wow.
Who manages to miss? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. That might be a red flag.
That is so
That's
much.
bad.
Oh, they're still going down.
Oh no.
Jeff, they are still
Oh,
down. Who do
no.
we have? We have B-Lars in it.
Oh, Joseph
Abear was
Pilser
behind it.
disconnects. I don't think his bike was starting when he was trying to
Bollinger.
pick it up.
Turley. I mean, Cocroft is all the way back here. Unbelievable for Cocroft. Unk. T-Bell. Shout out T-Bell
Leclerc.
trying to make
And
his...
Frank
Oh,
Jackson
my
down on the
goodness.
inside. He's back to 25th.
We have so much going on in the back of this field.
And all of a sudden, Seth Carr is the points leader by about 10 to 15 points, it feels like.
I mean, oh, Damon Evans taking some riders wide. Jay-Z, let's go, buddy. Jay-Z is up into 13th. He's going a little deep before the finish. But
Jay-Z
he's side
can't
by
blame-
side dualies with Whelan.
Can't blame a bad start this moto. He's looking good though.
Gotta be fighting for
Looking
points.
good.
This is exactly the kind of performance I expected out of Jay-Z. But back
Another
up
Nexus
front.
dirty bike. I mean, I gotta talk to the guys. This is unacceptable.
You're the one that put him in the pack. I mean, come on. You gave him the choice.
I gave him the choice. I thought they would be reasonable.
Yeah, definitely using the test bikes at Paula. But Seth Carr and Seth Shirley, this battle of the Seths is on here.
This
in
is the
Moto
battle we
number
were
2.
never gifted in the 250 outdoor class. Shirley won his title, moved up. The next year, Carr wins the title in dominant fashion. This is the battle we've been waiting almost an entire year to see.
So the last 2 champs of the 250 class running 1 and 2 right now here in Moto number 2.
And guess who's in third? The guy that finished
Cade
runner-up both
Matherly.
times.
No way. Your regional supercross champ putting it in P3. He's got Sonny Spicer on the swap moto machine behind him, followed by Boardman, Reyes, and Castellaneta.
I mean,
So-
wow. This is...
Oh, Blakely, really deep there. Oh, horn. Big crash. That dirty
It's been
bike.
dirt on the brakes.
Yeah, and T-Lang just goes around Jay-Z. Let's push towards the front here, buddy. But again, battle of the Seths. Shirley looking like he's got this thing maintained pretty well so far.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Carr, not really gaining, but not really losing time.
Seth, how are we feeling
So-
about? Or not? Sorry.
Yep.
Chef, how
Understand
are
what we're
we
talking
feeling?
about, Seth.
How are we feeling about the corner entering that S-turn section between going to the far outside and the one just to the right of it? I mean, what do you prefer?
We're talking about the right-hander?
Yes.
I'm confused here.
Oh,
Yeah,
Carr.
I'm more of an outside guy just because I can't really... I don't want to hit the smooth line, but wow. Carr, double legs!
No.
Double
Unbelievable.
leg.
And look at that. They had that big of a gap. That 7-second crashes
Yeah.
just puts third right behind him. Sonny Spicer. Boardman up the inside is Castellaneta. Castellaneta going for 4th. Boardman says, no thank you. I'll keep it if you'll let me. But J.R. Reyes, he wants to put his number in the fight.
Yeah, Creighton Bastellaneta here having a really good ride in P6.
Oh, Matherly.
Like I said, probably is the second most time on this track.
Yeah, Matherly's slipping back. He's got Devin Ryan behind him. Xander Brion on the orange machine.
Wow, and
I'm-
speaking of, Braden Bastellaneta is down.
Oh, in a really bad spot too, mind you.
Yeah.
Here's Leclerc. Here is your Moto 1 winner in dominant fashion. Alexis Leclerc, P15 right now. And right behind the number 10 of Seabolt. and passing. Seabolt, no. Seabolt making him fight for it around the outside.
Witching.
So
It's a good battle here. Two former champs.
yeah, but I mean for 14th and 15th, just definitely not one you'd imagine. Very uncharacteristic.
Yes, but I mean, this is good though, because you know Leclerc won without having to make any passes. So this will be a real test to see how much faster is he really. Did he just get a clean start and run away, or can he work his way through the pack? So this will be good to see.
Oh, Castellaneta, that is, it's over.
That was a big one.
I have no words for that, other than I wish his family the best in trying to cope with what just happened. He's down again in the back.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It is not looking good for Creighton Castellaneta.
Unbelievable. But right here, we got Noah Bindis. He's got a freight train of guys. I mean, Blakely, Spicer, Seabolt, Leclerc. He's got heavy hitters all behind him. Bindis, hang on to this thing, man.
Yeah. Well, look at the freight train in front of him, though.
Yeah.
got-
Ryan, Vial, Lang, Boardman, Brion, and Reyes with Matherly
I mean,
right there.
This is a, I mean, their little packs are starting to form, but
You know
out
what's-
front, I mean,
You know what's crazier
Still
though is look at the
necessary.
gap. Look at the gap between Carr and Matherly. I mean, a lap
Exactly.
ago, Carr was on the ground.
Gar ran a 20. Remember, it was a double leg, so he ran a 27, and he is still up 8 seconds on third.
Caden,
So-
Carter signed up. He did not put in a time and then just did not show up tonight. So, not entirely sure if it is because of Kellen. I don't feel like it would be, especially because he's friends with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z probably told him that he's streaming. But
No, Carter. Yeah, I think
Not
he had
an
something to
outdoor-
do for work.
not an outdoor enjoyer, I don't believe.
Especially the amount of time it goes into it. It's pretty tough. So we understand.
So
But,
Matherly, 11 seconds out of this thing. I mean, out of second. Reyes, well, again, that freight train. Lang, Vial, Brion. It's
There's
tight.
another freight train behind that. Bindis, Blakely, Seabolt, Leclerc. I mean, one mistake from someone in the front of this freight train. I mean, J.R. Reyes goes down. He's going from 4th to 14th.
And again, how about this
And
for
one
Bindis?
mistake.
He's holding these guys off. These are front runners. Leclerc made a big mistake going up that hill. And there goes the number 10 right around Jason Anderson there, Chase Blakely. I mean, this is good racing for being Moto 2. Obviously, we don't know where overall. Oh, Brion over the bars, big time. And there's Leclerc. Okay, I was gonna
He
say.
won't be in a cop car this time. He'll be in an ambulance after that one.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Does he pull up to Hangtown wearing a hospital
and a
gown?
gurney.
Yeah, hospital gown riding
if-
a
if-
gurney. That'd be crazy.
If he pulls that one out, I mean that would be Lit Kid Award easily.
Your favorite rider of all time,
But-
maybe.
In
Oh,
front.
Bendis.
I mean,
My goodness.
this. Oh, Devin Ryan gets in the back of Bendis, takes out
Oh,
Seabolt.
Oh, Seabolt, no, just an innocent bystander, and that's going to let Leclerc around him. So Alexis
And Joe was doing
Leclerc,
a really good job of holding off Leclerc for that long.
3 moves, and possibly a 4th if Blakely can stay on the track. Every time we see Blakely, he is just off the side a tad.
I don't think Jason Anderson knows what those yellow Cherubies markers are for.
Anderson's had some time off, all right? We got to give him the benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah, I understand.
But let's take a look. T-Lang and J.R. Reyes. Here we go. We got a battle here. And this is just for top 5. And yeah, nothing much to say about Shirley, right?
I mean, this
Surely
battle,
not.
J.R. Reyes versus Tyler Lang. Imagine, Tyler Lang, last round last year was battling for the title. Now
Oh,
we're battling for
Reyes.
5th.
I mean, he just got absolutely dogged on around the outside, and he stayed committed to it also. I don't know how T-Lang squeezed that, but that
Yeah.
was
I
beautiful.
mean, T Lang is one of the best outdoor guys in this game.
And a quick Jay-Z
Like I said.
update, 28th, outside of the points. He is ahead of Lars. That's where he expected to be. But
Outside
he
looking
is
in. Just,
T-Lang, bit of a slip up going up that hill. Allows Reyes to close back up. And Vial,
Seth
not too
Shirley,
far.
2:13.6.
Wow. A second faster than Carr's last lap. Let's see what Carr throws around this time by. Seth Carr with a 2:14.1. So that's his fastest lap of the race, but still half a second off.
I mean, Cade is running 2:15s every lap and losing seconds at a time.
Shrub
Like-
Kellen posted in the RF Discord a picture of a mic and put a mic drop. So Kellen said he was done. I think people have rumored that some decisions by RF had made him unhappy. He wasn't getting paid enough as well. And I mean, the guy had been doing it for what, 11 years? And he has a child.
He started in 2017. About 8 years.
No, he was doing it in like 15 or 16 for sure.
I think it might have been, he might have started 16 because I know 15 for sure was what's his name?
I swear,
Anyways,
yeah,
it
tough
was still a
blocks.
long. It was still a
Anyways,
long time.
but got to go back here to find a battle. Reyes, he's dropped back. He's got Cocroft all behind him on the Evolve ride. Cocroft, who is down very, very early, deep in the back of the field. He's got Seabolt coming along with him. Brion, Blakely, Ryan, Bindis, Whelan, Heilman, Jackson, Castellaneta, T-Bell, Caleb Hall, Sonny Spicer, Hunter Ash, and Anthony Pichon. That is everyone for the most part in this area. This guy, not sure who he is or what team he rides for. Can't really read the number on the machine. Pretty dirty. Oh, but the bright red jersey with the black numbers is number 37.
Yeah, just had to make sure.
Oh my
But you
God,
can't
two
spin
dirty
the
bikes
guy.
back to back.
No, that's clean. That one's clean.
Is it?
That one's clean. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that.
Sorry,
Nice
my
and clean.
graphics are just so awful that.
Wow, Cocroft just crossed and put Kyle Boardman down. Bad. That is a collarbone if I've ever seen it.
You've never seen a collarbone?
No, actually, I've never have.
Just look in the mirror, man.
I assume that's what one looked like, though.
don't
Leclerc
know.
up to 6th. Leclerc's up to 6th, but he's only running 2:19s.
And again, he rides just bogging. He's got the Euro style. I didn't
And
think you'd be
the
able to
top
translate
three-
that into a video game, but he does.
The top 3 all run 2:13s, but Pablo Vial goes 2:12.1 in 4th place.
Unbelievable by Vial. Fastest lap of the Moto, Pablo Vial.
So, I mean, these guys are just getting faster and faster and faster.
Which
This
is
is
crazy because
unreal.
then you look back, T-Lane just ran his fastest lap in the Moto with a 2:17. The top 4 are just on a completely different level right now, Chef.
Yeah, I mean, if you go into first person, look at the track map, it shows.
Oh my goodness. Stats guy in chat saying Chef is 115 pounds. He definitely has seen collarbones.
I'm like 130 soaking wet, okay?
That's still really skinny, Chef. That is.
I'm aware. Anyways, but
But Leclerc,
like,
yeah, I mean, he's
the
running a
gap is just
118.
massive.
These
Leclerc
guys are
is
just.
he's fast enough to get up to this point, but that's the thing of last moto, he had the he had the luxury of a good start, whereas now he can't catch them. So this is, let's see, who is currently overall? Carr on a 2-2, Cade on a 3-3.
Yeah, so I think Carr.
Who else would he have? Who else had a good first moto? Let me pull this up. Oh no, my bad. Cade on a 5-3.
Where's Frank? Frank Jackson on a 3-13.
13.
So, not a good second moto for your first moto podium rider, Frank Jackson.
Oh no, Siebold. That was Jeremy Siebold in the back. Another big mistake. Just, man, got a feel for Siebold here. Not the moto you want to put together. He's got Castellaneta and Heilman right behind him.
Absolutely.
Not good,
This
but
is. I mean, yeah, I just think
Hey, how about-
Cade's still running 213s every lap. I mean,
how about this though? The guys behind Cade they did knock down their lap times by about 2 seconds last lap. Both Lang and Leclerc with 2:15s. Lang with the faster 2:15.
yeah, so they're definitely. I mean, just the pace, like, top people in the top 20 are putting up 220s as fastest laps. I mean, these guys are 7 seconds a lap faster than people in points.
Ryan, I will get a webcam on and dress in a suit the second I can afford a webcam. Yeah. Donations to the stream. That'll get us there. Dollar by dollar.
If you want a webcam, help us get a webcam. So this is one of the most. Oh, car lead is down to 4. Surely must have made a mistake out front, because that lead was definitely a lot more than that.
Yeah, car's not running times to the point where he's gaining
Oh,
substantial
Shirley down
amounts like
again!
that. Surely no. Oh, in a very fast section of the track. That's the outside too. That's the line we were talking about. Do you
Yeah,
go
he
to
was
that
going
second?
for that. He was going for that middle rut, and he just swapped a little bit, and it was all over
Wow.
from there.
Man, it's such a high-speed section, and those braking bumps, I mean, they're getting gnarly, Chef. So just one slight little misstep, it doesn't matter how your suspension's set up, it's just going to throw you down to the deck.
Yeah, that is definitely. If you're Seth Shirley here, you've led every lap. In one lap, you run a 232, and it's over.
I mean, to go, what, just over halfway through the moto, not quite 3/4 of the moto leading every lap. Score! Unbelievable, he's down! I thought he was going to corral that one back. He swapped all the way down the mechanics area. Oh man, at least he's right there. He could get his bars straightened. He's back up and going. But it's right back to where it was. And here comes Matherly. The 250 champs and the runner-up are all right there. So here we go. It's about 3 seconds between each of them. It is 3 seconds from Shirley to Carr, and then 3 seconds from Carr to Matherly.
I mean, wow, this is. If they were all on a 250, this might be the best battle I've ever seen. But you know, it's interesting now. They're all in a different class, and they're still battling each other.
And I don't think anything can top that 250 battle. Matherly, he did the 3-2, so he's got the lines. He knows what he's doing around this racetrack, around the outside. Beautiful. And he is closed. Did he close the gap to Carr? He did. He gained about a second on Carr. Carr had gained about a second on Shirley and then lost it. But he's still right there. He can see him. That's got to give him confidence.
I mean, they can all just about barely see the rider in front of them. So this is going to be interesting to see. The first person that makes a mistake is going to lose this pack, and it's going to be bad.
Here we go. Do they make it through this section clean? Yeah, everyone picked their lines very meticulously. Got through there great.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what Shirley's lap is this time. 15-7 after that legs. Carr obviously is going to have a legs. 22-1. Cade comes across 15-0. So Cade was the fastest by 7/10.
And again, 3 seconds between all of them, though. So
this is. Oh, that's been my last fourth place. VL was down. That's going to give
but I
Tyler
think-
Lang P4.
I think Shirley may have made a mistake. I think he lost a second. No,
Yeah,
couple tenths.
It's tough. I mean, they're all gaining and losing time every corner. It's just
Yeah, Cade, I think has lost
he
the
definitely made a big.
most.
He definitely made a big mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost about a second to a second and a half there. So Seth Carr though, just putting on a run.
I mean, that 2:12.1 from Pablo Vial is absolutely criminal.
Oh wow,
That is insane.
Out of gear and
Mid-motos.
everything.
Oh yeah, no, I changed pretty quick. Yeah, boots are off. They're getting pressure washed by the mechanic. We're good.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh, Shirley, he hit the
2-3-1.
line as well. So
You did
Carr,
one.
he's got to start getting that
Eight
chip
hits as
off.
well. They're all hitting it, except for Carr, I believe.
Yeah, Carr did not get it. He didn't do it last lap. And I think that's going to be a big time saver. I mean, he's chasing. I feel like to kind of start going on the offensive here or really embrace it.
That's
Shirley
gotta
Stevens
start
down?
getting that line.
Lagging. I was confused too. It was just lag. Nothing crazy.
So Cade, again, 3 seconds back to Carr. It was to 4, maybe 5. So you got to assume Carr's not hitting that one line for sure. But here we go. One of the rougher parts of the track. Shirley masters it. Carr still opting to take the second from the outside line. But Shirley, an absolute masterclass. And I want to run just a little bit further back into the field. Let's just get a check. P4, T-Lang, P5, Pablo Vial. Alexis Leclerc is sitting in 6th. So what a comeback for Leclerc. 7th is Cocroft. 8th, Jackson.
That's a solid ride for Cocroft.
Again, another comeback. Because Cocroft was down, I believe,
Maybe
on the
Sharky
downside of the uphill on lap 1. So Jackson 8, Castellaneta 9, and Siebold, the number 10, is holding down P10.
Yeah. Just
And
this
then
is
behind-
honestly, if you're Alexis Leclerc after a bad start, this is a
Oh,
good
Siebold.
salvage.
Again, I think
I mean,
having the clear track really makes a difference. You can adapt to the way the track forms and set the pace.
mhm.
Meanwhile, I mean, when you're in the back of the field, you're trying to cut through lappers, you're taking lines that aren't developed yet by those top guys. So it's a whole different ballgame, I think, at that point.
I mean, it keeps happening. Carr is gaining on Shirley throughout the lap,
He-
and then we get to the
He's
double
losing,
section. and
yeah, he just
he
is
can't
not.
get the 3 on.
He's not pulling the trigger on it. I understand not wanting to go for it because you miss it, you end up losing points in that battle. But I mean, there's only so many places you can make up time right now on this racetrack, and being 2.5 seconds down with 6 minutes left, you gotta pull the trigger.
And
Yeah, but
Cade
they
is
are
currently
coming up on a
dicing
bunch of
up with the
lappers.
Oh, welcoming to the booth, C-Day.
Yeah, no, I thought if we wanted to really understand what the lappers were dealing with, we
lappers.
needed to bring in the super lapper himself.
Lappers down, getting back on in front of Cade, and Cade, I don't know what he was doing, just grabs a handful.
He just got
slides
ore farmed by
out.
the lapper. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was definitely a Nexus rider. You could tell by how dirty that bike was. Really standing out
Crazy
from the crowd.
shots.
So
Crazy
Shirley,
shot. Anyways,
Shirley almost 3.5 seconds. He pulled another second on Carr.
I mean, this is just one of the best rides I've seen from the number 44 machine. To be honest, he's not making really any dumb mistakes. He had that one crash, but other than
Carr.
that, he's just been running good, clean laps.
Carr made a really big error there. I mean, if this were Chase Sexton, you would have called it an unforced error. Don't know why we call them that. They're just mistakes.
I can tell someone here isn't the biggest Chase Sexton fan.
I am. I like Chase, but
More of
I
a
just
Jet
like,
Lawrence guy following that video that came out.
I like holding Chase accountable. Just like Seth Shirley is holding himself accountable up front, leading this thing.
Let's see how much this gains. So
Here we
going
go.
into this
So,
corner, it's
3
3.1.
seconds. I mean, the outside alone. Oh, he loses time. Gets it
Then
back.
he gains it all back.
Almost a second.
Wow.
Chef,
It's
that
about,
is-
it's almost a full second that car is giving up every lap.
Oh, Vilar's down in the backfield. Not good from the lapper.
Just on.
Anthony Moya in chat saying he loves us, but we're screwed without Kellen. Seth Shirley went down. He hit the SpongeBob. That is it for Shirley. I mean, he's got 3.5 minutes plus 2 to go, but he just threw away the lead that he worked so hard to get and extend every lap with that triple. Unbelievable. Seth
Car
Yeah,
knew
I
the whole
mean-
time. Car knew.
4.5 seconds now is the gap. Cade Matherly is breathing down the neck of Seth Shirley, and they're both hitting that 3-2 line, so not a lot of separation as far as that section goes. I'm not sure where else on the racetrack these two are going to be separating from each other, but Seth Carr, the number 6 out front, looking to win the overall here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes?
Yes, Seth Carr, 2-1
With a
overall
2-1.
as it stands. I believe second place right now would be Leclerc at a 1-6, and then it would go to Cade at a 5-3, I believe.
Cade, though, looking for a 5-2 right now. He just doubled the braking bumps. Absolutely Jeffrey Hurlings through there. Masterclass on that number 25. Let's see if he can put the Twizy machine ahead of the Triumph. Here we go. We got only 2.5 minutes remaining on the clock. And Cade is throwing everything, including the kitchen sink here, at Seth Shirley.
Lappers in front of Carr here. How do they react?
Oh, he got
Don't know what bike
around.
they're on, but they are lappers.
Oh, I don't know
Does
what
he
machine
move?
that is. Does he get out of the way? Not the preferred line. Carr doesn't get his 3. Shirley
Shirley greases it.
and Cade. So again, Carr, I mean, granted, he doesn't opt for it, but definitely the lappers made that corner a little
Yeah,
bit
he definitely
harder.
had to steer a little right after that. Seth Shirley looks like he's
Shirley,
lapping
here
the
we
number
go.
0 machine. Don't know how you earned that number. But
Oh, beautiful inside line there from Shirley. Matherly. Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to save that. Unbelievable. So Matherly, now he's out of it. Some rider on a white machine needs to get out of the way here. I'm not sure what team he's riding
Shirley
for.
Shirley is his suspension
He
tech, so
clears
I feel
him.
like he'll move for him.
Here we go. 3.5 seconds with a minute left. We have 3 laps remaining. Seth Shirley out here doing it for J-Rob. James Scott, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. But Anthony Moya, I can agree with you. Kellen, just you can't top Kellen. We're here for the season. We're gonna try, but not a great showing.
Cade
The first
is
couple
18
motos.
back of Shirley and down.
Oh
Tyler
my gosh,
Lang
and
is
here
about
comes
to pass
T-Lang.
into third.
T-Lang and Pablo Vial. Here comes Vial ripping the outside. Unbelievable. Man, had
Pablo
to, had a,
Vial, I'm pretty sure I saw him pull over and pop a perk 30.
dude,
He ran a
gotta have the
2:14
paddle
last
the way
lap.
he just railed that corner.
Pablo Vial is absolutely flying. He is.
And
This is
Cade
insane.
Matherly just ran a 2:42 that last lap. So
I'm hearing Cade Malley's team owner in the game chat saying, "What is Devin Davis doing?" So it'll be
he's just-
interesting to
he's
see.
unking around.
Maybe Devin Davis got in the way.
Oh, Shirley, he's got the orange man behind him. He's got to be smart about where he puts himself. The jailbreak himself.
Are still not going for the 3 line.
So Shirley, the gap's 4.5.
I mean, at this point, if you haven't done it all moto, why would you?
Well, gap went
I
from
mean, it's
four and a
just
half to 3.5. So again, another second when we got 3 to go. So 1 second a lap. Shirley's
oh
going to
my,
have
he
to
hit that
find an
so
extra half a
fast.
second. Leclerc has also moved into P5. I don't know if that was something that we touched on last time. Feel like we talked about him. He was in P6. So
As
Leclerc.
Vial went down. Vial made the mistake. And he goes down again to another lapper. Wow. Vial back to 7th. Cocroft in 6th. That's a 6-6.
Yeah, no,
Probably for a 6th overall.
great ride for Cocroft. That's solid.
I mean, absolute charge from where he was at on lap 1. Castellaneta. Seabolt, you got to feel for Seabolt a little bit. Some unforced errors. But again, we got to keep going back out front because the gap, I mean, the camera didn't even switch there. It's close enough that they can be in the same camera shot. The gap is down.
Shout out to Sperm too. Jeremy Seabolt putting on. He's like the Mike Brown of Sim out there. 45 years old, just getting it done.
Oh man, here we go. Lapper, right there. Shirley, how does he manage the gap?
Also,
still 3 seconds.
T. Clevin in chat. I appreciate the compliment, but we don't have to call me fast. I just went disconnect. So,
DCDC for a DNF result.
Yeah.
Gap is down to 2.5. This is what I was talking about. It's going to come down to that second he gains in the 3-2.
Oh, he clips the ball.
There it is. And Seth Shirley, every chance he had of this Moto win has just been thrown away. Seth Carr, he's just got to hang on for 2 more laps. Unbelievable.
I just can't believe Seth Shirley hits the pole.
Does Cade Matherly catch him?
And
That
he
is
goes
the
down
question.
again.
Oh, that might be a serious question now. Oh my God.
I think he's still got a pretty decent lead. over Cade,
He's
though.
got, yeah.
He
T-Lane.
still have about 16.
T-Lane and Leclerc could get good between these two, depending how the next lap goes for them. But out front, Seth Carr, man, 20-second gap as it sits right now. To go from, you know, just holding on to a 2.5-second lead to 20. And Shirley having to deal with the same lapper again. The suspension
If he didn't
tech.
crash twice, he wouldn't have to do it. I mean, look at the moving there by number 403. What a great lapper. I bet you him and his team are very proud.
Trying to go back here, find a battle maybe. Vial and Cocroft are the closest we have. It looks like, I mean, my goodness, everyone is so separated. We were at the midway point and thinking, I mean, anyone could get a top 5, and
Whoa,
now it's
leg hair.
Leclerc.
Loose off the juice.
That was a good save. I mean, got the rear end kicked up, managed to corral that thing back. The Triumph is working. Won't be a triumphant day for him, though.
I mean, just literally half a lap ago, we were talking about Shirley gaining a second to make it a neck-and-neck battle, and now it's 20 seconds.
That's,
I mean, wow,
21.
what
He
a
still
ride for
gained
Carr.
another second. Last lap. Oh, T-Lane. T-Lane went down, and Leclerc went down. So
Leclerc
never mind.
Wow.
That thought that was going to transpire into something beautiful. But Frank Jackson, Brandon Cocroft, Seabolt, Castellaneta, Bendis. So again, everyone's very separated. I mean, we got Boardman and Ash here. Reyes, Bollinger. Oh, and your leader, actually, if we want to go back to him between those two. So,
Yo, we all know who the GOAT Tyson Fresquez is. Everyone knows.
Tyson Fresquez? Yeah, I mean, come on, that's
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
the goat.
he's
dude,
actually. I mean, I would say Leclerc's a
Whoa.
GOAT for longevity.
Carr getting held up by the lappers there, but again, that gap holds him tight.
21 seconds.
Also, I want to say that I was watching This Is Death in 2013.
Yeah, me too. This is def. Him racing the Consis was electric. The closest battle I can find inside of the top 20 is a 1 second gap for 15th place.
And I think those were the lappers that just got in between cars.
So, let me just say, this track, towards the end of the moto, it's starting to space out, but this has been one great night of racing.
It's been a great night of racing, and I gotta say, this is the hardest outdoor track I've ridden so far.
But you know who it
Oh,
wasn't
1
hard
million
for?
percent.
The number 6 coming to the line. Last jump. How about it? Seth Carr takes Moto number 2 and the overall, not the overall. I keep forgetting.
I mean, 2-1 will win the overall, yes.
Oh my God, someone died in the back. He will get the overall. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting he got second in the first moto.
Yep, 2-1.
Seth Shirley
He controlled
coming
his
to the
own
line.
destiny.
P2 for Shirley. Matherly, what a ride for the 250 kids. I mean, I guess we can't call them that, but at the same time,
2 rookies.
the 2
could call them
rookies, and I mean, yeah, what a ride. Cade Matherly, T-Lang, P4, good ride for the 5. Coming to the line,
Leg hair.
Leclerc, leg hair, Leclerc battles the Nexus rider to the line.
Leg hair,
Second
Leclerc,
overall
don't
for
care.
Leclerc.
Lakers and 5.
Pablo Vial, he ain't no Tom Vial, but putting on
You're right,
for the
he's
Covenant
faster.
ride. Beautiful over the finish. Frank Jackson, not the ride you'd expect or want after
Yeah,
that first moto.
he might have to have some words with Rowdy Sparks back at the truck.
But checkered flag, Frank Jackson coming home in 7th. Cocroft looking at 8th. Again, got to
6-8.
put your hands together for the charge
That was
from
a sick-
Cocroft.
6-7.
And
BAC.
BAC, Braden Castellaneta, top 10. The number 22 puts it together.
Braden Arthur Castellaneta. Good
And
ride. Sperm.
Jeremy Siebel, Sperm, the number 10 is 10th. Noah Bindis, who had an absolute freight train behind him while running 5th at one point, I believe, in this moto, gonna come to the line in 11th.
Yeah, bro. Anytime you're in the top 10 in this 450 class, it is an absolute buzzsaw. So to stay close to that, that's a solid ride for him and Boardman. Good ride for Boardman as well.
He's got some room here. He's got T-Bell. Looks like trying to unlap himself from Boardman. But shout out to T-Bell, the rookie, making his debut. John Heilman coming to the line, looking at that P13 and the last rider on track. Cuts. I mean, nothing inside your podium spots or top 5. So that is, I mean, everything stays the same, boys.
Yeah,
Well,
wow, what a night.
Good racing throughout. I mean, that track, not one of my favorites personally, but it raced really well. Got put together really well, and those guys,
yeah.
put
As much as I
on-
want to say I didn't enjoy racing it, just because I think it's just because I didn't do well. It's a bias thing, but I mean, it's obvious by the battles it raced incredibly. So good job to the RF track crew. I know they're trying to do the best they can with listening to feedback and criticism. I really think all that we ask is that anyone who does want to provide feedback or criticism to the host track crew, make it constructive. There's a lot of just negativity in the community, and I know I don't know if Kellen said it, but I would imagine that that's one of the things that kind of pushes you away too, right? It's hard to stay positive when everyone else is being so negative. So obviously provide feedback and be critical when we need to with the RF crew, but do the best you can to be constructive about it. But and that goes for our stream too. Obviously we've had some little bit of difficulties. I do want to thank Trevor again for stepping up and making it happen. Obviously it's hard.
and I will
us
apologize
working,
for
trying to get things working. It's tough. So thank you
I'll
guys for.
apologize for the mistakes that I made starting this stream off, missing both gate drops in the motos, not having the skins, graphics being all over the place. Never streamed, didn't know how my computer was going to run everyone's skins. I've had nothing more but my own for the last however many years I've played this game. So, but again, thank you everyone that tuned in, regardless, left a comment. We appreciate you guys. The couple donations we got, the subscribers. We're on the chase to 1,000. We'll see if we can get there by maybe SMX, hopefully by outdoors.
Yeah, I think we got a solid chance. I mean, if we can hit 1,000 subscribers by SMX, that would be a great goal. I think we might have hit 700 tonight.
Oh, no kidding.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
let's
huge. That's massive.
see. Luke, thank you for joining us. Much appreciated.
Thank you for having me, man.
Chef,
It
you're a
was
great
really-
co-host. I'm hoping maybe next week you can also join back in the booth
Oh,
if you're available.
I'll-
But
I'll be back next week. It was a good time. Great battles, great people. But yeah, just gotta keep working on this because I mean, think about it. This was the first night. We gotta keep getting better. And by 7 years from now, when Kellen was out, imagine how good it'll be, guys. So
For sure. And actually, I do want to shout out everyone who did subscribe tonight. We didn't hit 700. We're at 713 now. So,
wow.
shout out. Also, we just hit 138 videos on the channel.
138 for the
Great
138.
number. Yep. Well, we've appreciated everyone who's shown up today. Like Trevor said, thanks for the couple donos. Everyone like and subscribe, share it with your grandma, your meemaw, your aunt, uncle, friend, girlfriend's friends. Let's be honest, none of us have girlfriends. We can't talk to women, but anyone that you come into contact with, share it. Jay-Z Media Code of the Moon. Trevor, thank you. Luke, thank you.
Of course.
See you next week.